with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most things over across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton, burping, leaning, ban, it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink as fast as like before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Friday, the 6th of February 2026. It is Phil's big special day. It is a marathon day, DSP's February gaming marathon. He is going to hype this up like crazy because he just fucking wants to try and get as much money from his dumbass dentist as possible. Once a month, Phil has a marathon where he seems to try and promote it as something special, and in return you need to fucking give him more money than usual because Phil is doing a marathon, so he fucking deserves to get paid a lot more than usual. We'll have to wait and see if that actually fucking happens today, because it's up to, you know, this is the day where Phil's going to play a bunch of games that the fans vote for, you know? This is like some sort of indies marathon sort of type day, you know what I mean? Where, you know, the people decide, you know what I mean? So because people fucking decide what's getting played, in turn, that means it's up to the people to fucking make sure the event is a special big hit or not. And if it doesn't get multiple money, then Phil knows exactly who he's going to fucking blame for that, because the audience, after all, the ones who picked the games for him to play. So yeah, it should be interesting to see how today transpires for Phil. He's not in his chat yet, but there's definitely evidence that the bad man is awake. All you need to do is actually rewind like the live stream here. Like, Phil banned like 20-30 minutes ago on Kick. He banned Lucy Poxy got banned. Wait, Lucy Poxy got banned. Wait, how? What did they do wrong? Hold on a second here, hold on a fucking second. What did Lucy? No message found. Lucy Poxy just got banned by Phil for absolutely no fucking reason. Wait a second though, Lucy Poxy is this person on Kick who kind of talks like Jade kinda, but they're like, apparently they're legit, like, I'm so confused. Hey, Roman Sanchez, how you doing, pal? But no. Lucy Poxy is like a legitimate fan. You know what I mean? Who apparently has been like has similar issues with how to fucking just construct sentences like Jade does, but I think they're from England, they're in hospital for Christmas or whatever, you know what I mean? Phil actually did seemingly how the hell have they banned him? What has Lucy Poxy done that is so criminal? Oh, Kick message issue. I don't think they did. So no message found. In fact, quite a lot of the messages found, you know what I mean, in this kind of thing, but what the hell did Lucy Poxy do so wrong that merited a ban from DSP? That is fucking bizarre. That has caught me, that has completely caught me off guard, you know what I mean? But yeah, so the bad man is awake, because there's also evidence of him banning people like, you know, 30 minutes ago, so there you go. But no sign of him yet so far. That's the thing, no sign of him yet so far. We only talk about subjects a king can say, so if we rewind this far enough, will it show the Kick chat to see what was said on Kick? Hold on. Like if we go to Kick, hold on, I'm very curious here, hold on. Bear with me here. Two seconds, I'm searching DSP Gaming Real and fucking Kick here. Because I want to see if I can see the fucking chat. and has to the fucking chat to see what Lucy Poxy said. But Ian, hold on a second, even if I can find it, it won't show me in message history, will it, for Lucy Poxy, because it's been banned. Ah, but never mind, never fucking mind. Yeah, I won't fucking work. I was going to show you Kick chat, but I think when somebody gets banned on Kick, if you go to Kick, they will show you the person's bans, like why they got kicked, you know. But no, mate, we have no idea. I have no earthly clue why Lucy Poxy was deemed a threat to Phil's channel and merited getting banned from Phil. That's fucking bizarre to me. But anyway, while we wait for the bad man to show up, we do have some things to go through and enjoy. First of all, of course, there's a whole bunch of things on Twitter, for example. There's also some clips from YouTube to enjoy too. We'll do Twitter first, okay? So, I didn't expect this sort of combination, but Sneeko is throwing shade on DSP. Also, Phil went viral on Reddit, livestream fails, and Sneeko had this to say about DSP.
Understand something about Reddit, okay? The people who sit on Reddit reading it all day are retarded. All right? Clip this and put it...
I thought that was fucking TTS. That's his voice? I thought that was the TTS voice.
Understand something about Reddit, okay? The people who sit on Reddit reading it all day are retarded. All right? Clip this and put it on Reddit for me, okay? Hello, Reddit readers. Hi, everyone who sits on Reddit all day reading it. You're retarded. Normal people don't sit on Reddit all day watching out-of-context crap and think that it's fact and talk about it and make it go viral. No one cares. You're a loser. You'll always be a loser. That's why you sit on Reddit all day. Enjoy your live stream.
I don't lie, bro. You look exactly like a Redditor, though. Like, what do you have the Mario? What are you 45 with a Mario post? This is what Reddit is. This same background, this same, like, everything about you is Reddit. What is...
Fails.
So, yeah. I just an observation there from Sneeko. I don't expect fucking Sneeko to fucking be throwing some shade at the bad man like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, apparently everything about Phil Bernal just screams average Reddit user. So, there you go. Fucking hell, man. So, a couple of clips here, and very odd. And I haven't seen these clips yet, but I've seen Plums tag them as saying, why do you even know a chatter of yours has a Twitter account run by their parents?
Do I have a way to reach out to Lucy Poxy? No.
Wait, what? No? Wait. So now we're actually getting more context about the Lucy Poxy thing.
Because I believe Lucy Poxy's Twitter is run by, like, her parents or whatever, but I don't even know what's going on there. I have no idea. You guys told me. I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm not involved. I don't get involved with drama, especially particularly with certain viewers, and I have no clue what's going on. You guys brought it up. I don't know what you're talking about, and then morons spammed the chat, so I just banned all the morons. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not involved. Period.
But Phil was still banned Lucy Poxy this morning. Before his show began. But how does he know? How is he aware that her parents are running, like, the X account for her?
Yeah, Spoon, see, here's the thing. I don't talk to Lucy Poxy, so when she comes into the chat and says you were lying about something to her and her dad, I have no idea what she's talking about. I don't want to get involved with that. I have no clue. I don't have personal discussions with people like that behind the scenes. I don't even know where that came from, what they're talking about. So I'm out. I tap out of the conversation.
This is all. I'm trying to kind of also get a bit more understanding about the situation here. It's something to do with $20 and the person saying DSP lied to her dad about it. This is weird, especially with shit with 220. It's insane, but this is what he gets from your community and weird shit. Blah, blah, blah. Is anyone have any fucking more any idea what the fuck's going on here? So he's acting weird about it. Really makes me think he had a private correspondence with Derek and knew all about his dirty little shit. Who fucking knows? But yeah, okay, I guess that's why Lucy Poxy's banned, because apparently there was some sort of misunderstanding involving money, and I guess maybe Lucy Poxy's father was upset about something in relation to $20. I don't quite know, but all I know is that it's resulted in Phil Bernal banning Lucy Poxy on Kick this morning. You know, simple as that's the aftermath of the whole situation. Lucy Poxy has been banned on Kick by Phil this morning, just for whatever reason. You know, I mean, I could be one potential. You know, what I mean, probably have to charge back in Phil reviews, possibly, fucking possibly. You know. Who fucking knows, you know what I mean? I guess we could also, I mean, obviously, Lucy Poxy is on Twitter, remember. we could attempt to fucking ask randomly just to fucking see if we get an answer for the whole situation. I don't know. But I mean, nah, I don't know. I'm not going to do that sort of thing myself. I can't be asked, you know. But Lucy Poxy, that I do know, is on X, Twitter. So if a detractor really wanted to kind of find out some more details about what the fuck was going on there, maybe we could get some, you know, Lucy Poxy's taking things, or their parents' take on things if they're fucking in charge of a fucking X account. Who fucking knows? Anyway, DSP begs people to support the latest RPG he wants to play for his family's sake. It's a long clip, but Holmes wanted to show it together so people can see the level of manipulation disguised as matter of fact.
Okay, is that it? Are we good? I just want to be...
Here we go.
Okay, is that it? Are we good? I just want to be sure that I've answered every question, I've covered every topic, because we're going to jump into Dragon Quest, and, you know, we're going to be focusing on the game. So for the record, Dragon Quest 7 starts in just a few moments here, I guess, and I love Dragon Quest. I've played many of these games in my own free time, and I love them. I played Dragon Quest 11 when it was a brand new release years ago. Absolutely loved it. Like I said earlier on the show, one of my favorite playthroughs I've ever done in my history as a YouTuber. I really would like to play Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined as a full playthrough on DSP Gaming. But to make that happen, I need 3 things from you. I need you to show up to the streams, I need you to engage with the streams, and I need you to support the streams.
Yeah, that is disgusting behaviour, you know what I mean? You guys, this means a lot to me. So it's because it means a lot to me. Please be extra generous with your money. Hint, hint.
Okay? I know that's a tall order and it's a big ask for any lengthy RPG, particularly a turn-based Japanese style one. It seems like it's almost like pulling teeth to get people to show up, engage, and support these streams. But I love this genre of game. I grew up playing them with games like Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound, and more. And I would like nothing more than to make an awesome playthrough with all of you that's interactive, that's fun, all right? But I need that level of commitment, because if I play it today and it does okay, and then I go to play it next week, and that stream we have 100 less viewers and no one's talking and there's no support, then I can't play this game, okay? So, case in point, Metaphor. Metaphor is a game that I played the beta/demo of, and it was like a long demo. Like, you could beat the demo in like 5 hours, but if you did all the side content, the demo was like 13 hours long. So I played like 10 to 12 hours into it. And by the end of me playing the demo, okay, I had almost no one on stream. Everyone on stream was ignoring the game, and people were begging me to not play it. And I was like, are you for real? Like, I love this game. I think this would be like game of the year. And people were like, no, don't play it. So I didn't. And now, you know, here we are a year plus later, and I really feel like I missed out on one of the best games in a long time, and there's nothing I can do about it because I have to play what my audience wants. You understand? This is not me just streaming for a hobby. This is my livelihood. This is how I make a living and I support my family.
I love how is this a complete fucking 180 on his fucking bizarre fucking speech. I'm like, literally like a week ago, like a week or two ago, Phil's fucking bragging about how he can fucking play any single fucking game he fucking wants to, you know what I mean? Because he's super duper highly successful, whatever, and popular, and everyone fucking loves him, that shit, you know? So he can, it doesn't let him matter what he fucking plays because people will support him anyway. That narrative changed very fucking quickly all of a sudden.
Family, all right? I need to be streaming things that people will show up for, engage, and support. So I need to be sure I'm playing the right stuff, okay? That's why when I play Call of Duty, and I make $20 on the Call of Duty stream, despite the fact that I've played the game and done incredibly well in it, I make the executive decision to say, okay, fair enough, you've told me through your actions you don't want Call of Duty. Let's move on, okay? And, let's move on and do something different. That's worth everyone's time that you guys will be here to support, okay? So it's going to be the same situation here. I want to play Dragon Quest 7. I'm making this known up front, as transparent and clear as possible. I love turn-based RPGs. I want to play Dragon Quest 7, okay? I want to. So please be here for it and support it when I'm playing it so we can keep playing it and keep it in the rotation. If right off the bat everything falls off, then I can't. It's just matter-of-fact simple. It doesn't matter what Reddit says. I don't give a fuck about those losers. This is how things work when you make a living on the internet and you're not a giant streamer who has the freedom to just do whatever you want. I don't. I have to go with what you guys will be here and support.
So successful content creators wouldn't need to remind their audience that they need to fucking, you know, basically invest in the content creator. I mean, a successful content creator would have received that support organically and naturally. You know what I mean? Because the people watching the content are enjoying what they're fucking seeing and maybe would appreciate not being fucking reminded of having to fucking give you money on a regular fucking basis.
So let's see how it goes today. This will be a test case for it. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. Like, really, I want it to go well, and I'm going to do my best to entertain you and have a great stream. But I can't make you like a game you don't like. Okay?
Phil, you should always be trying your fucking best to entertain people anyway. That is your fucking role as a content creator. You shouldn't fucking turn up to shit half-arse, especially when it's your fucking career, your livelihood. If you fucking just basically fucking try and just show up half-cocked, whatever, you know what I mean, and just try to fucking phone it in, people will kind of fucking recognise that and kind of think to themselves, oh, fuck this guy then, I don't fucking give a shit. This guy doesn't fucking really care about fucking being here right now, so why the fuck should I fucking care about supporting this sort of content and he doesn't give a shit about himself? When the content creator is fully in, on the content they're creating and doing their best to fucking just enjoy what they're doing and try and provide entertaining content to their audience, you know what I mean? That resonates with a live audience, Phil. But when you fucking phone in like you fucking do, then who the fuck wants to fucking see someone half-arse it?
I really tried with Call of Duty. It didn't work. So what can I do, right? I just, you know? Okay. So, if you like today's stream, do what you can to support it. Like the stream. Give the stream a like right now if you're sitting watching and you're saying this is good content. Okay? Engage. Talk with me when I'm playing. Let's have good interactions while I'm playing this game today. And by all means, support the stream. Let's get some super chats, some tips, some subs. Let's get it flowing so that I know that this is something that I can keep doing. All right? That's simple. Okay. Exactly nothing here. It says if enough people are here and they support it, keep going. If move on, it's simple. Nothing here. It's simple to you. It's simple to me. It's not simple to these simpletons on the internet. They actually think that like that's a bad idea. Well, wait. You're doing something on a stream. Your stream is your business. No one's liking it. No one's supporting it. You should keep doing it? No. But to some people, they're that dumb. Some people still think that I'm poor. I'm not shitting you.
He's so obsessed with this fucking image that people have of him, thinking he's so fucking like. Well, when you spend multiple every fucking day you fucking spend on the internet, multiple instances per fucking day, you're fucking begging profusely. You know what I mean? Of course, people are going to assume you're fucking poor. You know what I mean? Like when Phil, you beg as much as a homeless person does. With strangers passing on the fucking street, you know what I mean? Because they're desperate to try and get some contributions in. Hey, Milky, how you fucking doing? Hope you're doing well. How's it able today? Hope you're recovering well. Also, let me fucking press this board until I can hear you.
Come the fuck in.
That's not you.
I'm Scotty.
That's not you.
Oh God, shut the fuck up, you cunt!
There you go. So there you go. Well, I hope you're doing well. Okay, hope my elbow's recovering well. That's what I'm saying. No, Phil begs as much as somebody fucking like an actual beggar does on the fucking street. You know? That's why the impression of him being a poor boy comes across so fucking strongly. Because of the level of desperation that he fucking shows every fucking day in his content to try and get money from strangers on the fucking internet.
They only watch the out of context clip where, like, you know, I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm like, well, I guess you guys don't want it because no one's supporting it. I guess we'll move on and that's it for Call of Duty. They go, he's a poor streamer who's eBay.
You don't fucking say that though to your audience. Like, if you play the game as much as you fucking want to, don't let that even come across in your content. Don't even bring it up in your content. You know what I mean? Save that sort of fucking talk until when it's all fucking said and done. I was like, well, you know what I mean? I had a good time playing Call of Duty, whatever. I'm enjoying myself, you know what I mean? But I might be the last time I play it, guys. Just the way it is. So, and then but you spend every fucking stream several times a day, like, you know, half an hour into the stream, 40 minutes into the stream, 50 minutes into the stream, an hour into the stream, an hour and a half into the stream, 2 hours into the fucking stream. You fucking keep reminding your fucking audience, guys, please support, guys, please support. You want this game to stay around, please support, please support, please support, please support. People don't fucking enjoy being reminded on an extremely regular fucking basis that they can support the game if they fucking want to.
Literally, that's not what happened at all. It was an informed business decision, something smart to do to move on from something people didn't want and do something better. And that's what I have to constantly be doing. You see what I'm saying?
It'd be smarter to shut the fuck up while doing that decision. I'm just saying, you don't fucking have to fucking constantly voice your business decisions out loud vocally. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if we don't see a game again in the future and you don't fucking say why, then let it fucking stay unsaid.
That's how it works.
Arsehole. Fucking dick. One more thing here. This I thought was incredible. Is it an old clip? Is it a golden oldie here from Rebsy? Okay, you know, which I thought was fantastic to highlight. Okay, this is from like when Phil had his React show, and he still had his fucking t-shirt store as well. I think this is like a year and a half old or something. You know, this is like 29th of September, which is a Sunday. So Sunday, 29th of September, whatever fucking year that was. Okay, so it's like a year and a half or something. You know what I mean? At the very least, you know what I mean? Look at the timestamp when Phil says these two things together, okay? There's like, it's not even 10 minutes in between.
Quick reminder, everybody, I am going on a book tour. There's...
Oh, my lord, can we... Dude, he's advertising too much. Come on. Eat the wing. Shut up about your book tour. And by the way, check out my merch store at darksidefil.shop. It just launched this morning. You can get this cool shirt, as well as many other pieces of merch over there. I hope that you guys will check it out, okay?
Yeah. Literally, it wasn't even 10 minutes in between the fucking... So he's complaining about Guga. Guga Foods advertising their thing. Like, oh, he advertises too much. Just eat the fucking wing. I want to see eat the fucking wing. less than 10 minutes, like, guys, you can get his t-shirt right now. Stop. Oh, it's just the hypocrisy, the double standards. You know what I mean? This is the same stream. It's practically almost the same fucking breath. Within 10 minutes of him reacting to the first thing. Less than 10 minutes later, I was like, yeah, by the way, guys, you know, you can get away with this. And I agree, Guga Foods is, yeah, Phil can't even compare to the wholesomeness of Guga Foods, you know what I mean? But there you go, so good stuff indeed. So that was a good wee clip from Revsy. Just a highlight of Phil's absolute sheer hypocrisy. Jesus, actually, I've seen this earlier on, I've seen this trending earlier on. Ric Flair is contemplating wrestling again. Like, he was offered a fucking wrestling match against somebody called Rick Morton or something, who's also in his like 60s. So apparently, if the money's right, he's going to wrestle one more time. He's like 76 years old. And apparently his daughter is just saying fuck no. Like, that's his actual daughter who's like a wrestler in like the WWE. It's just trying to say no to that shit. Oh my god, yeah. But Ric Flair is somebody who should have fucking stopped wrestling a long fucking time ago, but it's hard for some people to say stop, I guess. So, you know, circumstances can vary. You know? I mean, I think in Ric Flair's case, it was a financial motivation to keep going, you know. Exactly, he had a fucking heart attack, for Christ's sake. He had a fucking heart attack in the ring, I think. You know, was it 2025 or 2026 or something? But he had an actual heart attack because he kept going when he should have fucking stopped. I don't know, man, but yeah, like, when Shawn Michaels kicked his head off at WrestleMania all those years ago, retired him, you know what I mean? That should have been the fucking end of it, you know? There you fucking go. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I went and actually missed Mookie's answer, you know? The arm's doing good, scar's finally healed, still tender but healed, bruising is finally disappearing, and they're just working on the physio side. Yeah, the physio side's like that one can take a wee while as well, from, you know, well, also, you know, that can take a wee while to have to fucking... Yeah, that's definitely going to take a lot longer, the physio side of things, you know what I mean, to try and fucking move the thing, and, you know, slowly but surely get used to certain movements or whatever, you know what I mean, and, yeah, all those exercises you get as well from the doctors to fucking, yeah, shit is, it can be very annoying. Cullen Pashuna, funny story about Ric Flair. Ric Flair on an accident hit your mother with a chair during the match. Bad God. Did she take it well? Did she no sell it? Or did she go down and blade herself? Like, get curious here. Is that a lawsuit, perhaps? You know what I mean? Like, was it, did anything else happen? You know what I mean? When there's blame, there's claim, you know? Jesus, man. She still hates to this day. Oh, Christ. No fucking wonder she got hit with a chair by that old bastard. Oh, yeah. Fuck, man, that's unfortunate for you. Mookie says you got 50% strength in your left hand at the minute, better than last week though. That's what I'm saying, it's going to be a gradual process. As long as you don't try and rush things, you know what I mean? Because obviously you have a tendency to try and rush things with you, shouldn't you? But yeah, it's slow but surely you're getting there. You know what I mean? So just keep at it, you know what I mean? So there we go. Right, the bad man, is he awake yet? Oh yeah, his sideshow's playing. Yeah, his sideshow's playing, so he's actually awake again properly. So there we go. Right, we have some things to enjoy and watch before we start the gameplay of Bingo. I'm going to actually play these like at 1.25 speed. The Memoji compilation. So there's a Memoji compilation from Phil's day stream, which is a little bit 10 minutes long or whatever, you know what I mean? DSP can't stand the kick chat anymore and goes on a banning spree. Who would have guessed?
I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in then squeeze banana! Yeah, money, yeah, money.
Oh God. No!
Call of Duty Black Rock tipped £1.
Oh, God's sake.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. The worst part of not being able to completely feel the second half of your body is self-defecation.
God damn it.
It looks like that duty had uneaten corn and lettuce in it.
No, for God's sake. Stop that. This is an abuse of text-to-speech. Stop that shit. Literally stop that. Oh, for God's sake. I said £1, but for fuck's sake, leave poor fucking Jade alone. I mean, it didn't mention Jade, but I assume it's fucking Jade. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, just change the fucking name to Uncall of Duty Black, but for fuck's sake. Even Moki, why did I do it? Why did I come here when I'm eating my dinner? Don't blame me. Still my fucking fault. Blame Jade. Oh, for God's sake. Thanks for the tip, though. Very kind of you indeed. Just so, but stop being a nasty bastard, you fucking nasty bastard. Anyway, right. At time compilation.
Someone in YouTube chat said something so stupid, I just outright banned them. They said, can you tell me why you're playing a children's game right now? A children's game. Are you aware that Dragon Quest is so popular that in Japan, whenever a new Dragon Quest game releases, most employers give their employees the day off from work, because if they don't, they know the employee is going to play hooky to stay home and play the game. Those are
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
adults. You're an idiot. This game is not for kids. Nah. Okay. Well, I think we have to find an item to put in here, right? Okay, so why are you guys spamming in the kick chat? Now I have to ban you all. Can I play the game? No, really. Can you shut up so I can play the game? Thanks. Stop being stupid. Yeah. All right, folks. So we got about an hour left on the stream. The deal is today's attendance was good. Today's engagement, pretty good. Today's support, good. Could be better, but it also could be way worse. So
That's what you got to remember. There's a fake $50 tip involved there.
So, the question is, do you like classic turn-based RPGs?
And remember as well, these are the sort of fucking metrics Phil had for this sort of level of support. He quit Call of Duty for this level of support, roughly.
And if you do and you want me to continue with this playthrough, please support it. Let's go and get a rallying of support for this last hour.
There we go, rallying. So yeah, it's barely acceptable, but it definitely wants more. Engagement's okay, attendance is okay, but no, give me more fucking money.
To say that it was a good stream, and take it to saying that it was a great stream. Okay, let's go. Let's get some more rally support here.
Jesus Christ, it's incredible, right? You know, more and more, it's never enough for him. Bjorn's googled it, and when he said this, and the real story is that kids would play hooky when a new Dragon Quest came out like 20 years ago, not adults. And because of that, they started releasing the games on Sundays, so that's not an issue. Wasn't this game released though, like, the other day? Like, didn't Phil play this game on release day? Although that could also be, you know, American release day could be different from, like, Japanese release day. You know what I mean? Because not every game is released at the same time around the world these days. Sometimes there's, like, different release days, isn't there, for some games? So, yeah. But for fuck's sake, though. Phil was like, why are you playing a children's game? And Phil's like, nah, the Japanese do it, so I should do it too. And I'm like, what? Wait, what?
Especially for those who are here particularly for this playthrough, that would help a lot. Because I want to play this game, I bought it, but it's going to be tough if this ends up being the slowest stream that I do. Yeah, people are going to be questioning. I mean, look at Kick Chat. Everyone in Kick Chat is a troll who's basically spamming. Blah, 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 blah. And it sucks because I'm having a good time with it, but they're just being assholes. The YouTube chat on the flip side is being great, and you guys are being very engaged and supporting, and I appreciate that. So can we get some final support in the next hour? I would appreciate that if we could, okay? All right, let's continue. Guys, hope you're having a good time. Again, if you are, please like the stream. Liking the stream helps for engagement, and if anyone could go above and beyond and support in any other way, I would appreciate that. Really slow night for support, which is not a good sign for this kind of variety game. You know, I'm enjoying myself, but I'm probably not going to be playing this long term if people don't support the streams, just being honest. If you want to talk about how long it's been since someone contributed to the stream, why don't you contribute? Then you could break that, right? If I'm not talking about it, then, you know, it's no big deal. But if you want to
You're not talking about it, it's fucking rare.
talk about it in chat, then you should probably, you know, contribute yourself. Just saying. Okay,
Phil's microphone is on at 11:32 apparently. Hold on a second here, hold on. We need to... Does Raw Phil catchment time? That's a big question.
all of you early.
Ah, here we go. It does catchment time. So we'll leave him on pause here. And we'll just kind of build up some speed up just here. So good stuff indeed. So wait, so he's starting late. And so he's only got a microphone on now. Talking about the camera on, he's starting super duper late, although I guess he thinks he can get away with it because he's doing a marathon special today or whatever, you know what I mean? So fucking not ready for that, I guess. God almighty.
We're gonna go to the cave now and do this dungeon. All right, if you're gonna keep spamming the chat, I'm gonna ban you. I don't know what you're talking about, and nor do I care, so I'm just gonna ban you. Like, literally, you're talking about nonsense. I don't know what you're referencing, so goodbye. Stop spamming my chat. So she's gonna help us fight, but she's not gonna be in the party technically. She'll probably join later then, I would think. All right, everyone who spams gets banned. I've already warned you guys multiple times, and you don't listen. There you go. Enjoy. All right. All right, guys, so we're going to play for about another 20-25 minutes, and my goal is to hopefully get to a point in the dungeon where we can save. Hopefully we can get to that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Final chance for you, if you're here live, to support the stream. If you enjoyed Dragon Quest VII today, it would be great if you could support it here at the end. Like I said, support's been good, but not great. And I do want to make this a full playthrough, but I don't know. We have to see how it does overall.
I got to say, I want to do something here. So, Mookie's doing an absolute best to try and make Sunny forget it's her birthday coming up soon. Apparently, it's a month away until Mookie's birthday, whatever. Sonny, make sure that you remind us all exactly when Mookie's birthday is. You know what I mean? More importantly, though, it's not going to be too far away until my birthday. Today is like this is like the early warning for my birthday coming up in December. You know what I mean? We're like 1/6 of the way there until my birthday. February is like the 1/6 marker. You know what I mean? So I mean, like, obviously it's February now, you know what I mean? 6th of February, you know what I mean? But obviously it's not not far away from December though, you know what I mean? So fucking go. I'm not saying fuck off, there you go. But yeah, but it's Mookie's birthday coming up next month, whatever, you know what I mean? So I'll be sure to fucking make sure Mookie feels very old when that comes along.
Old bastard!
Good stuff indeed. Siders is in November as well. Oh, there you go, November. That's not far away at all, you know what I mean? Christ almighty. That's put in the fucking corner.
Right now, I'm kind of, you know, uncertain. So let's see how the rest of the stream goes. Again, last chance if you'd like to support the stream. And remember, if you're watching on demand, please like the videos, leave comments, perhaps hype up the videos, whatever you want to do, because it is a new playthrough here on the channel, and that engagement helps a ton. Tongu, no one is starting to drop anything. That's just you talking out of your ass. So if you want to be toxic, you can do elsewhere.
It's very toxic.
No, Velocity, I hate to say it, but when we were playing Suikoden N2 last year, when we were at the playthrough we were at, it was pretty dead too. Like, I'm telling you, I love these JRPGs, the classic style, you know, the gameplay elements. It's like so hard to get a modern audience to watch and enjoy it. I wish I could somehow find that audience and appeal to them and say, hey, come over to DSP Gaming because I love these games and I want to play them. But as you can see, the entire Kick chat, all they did today, the entire day was complain that they don't want to see this game. YouTube chat, you guys have been good, okay? But it's like I cannot get JRPG fans to come watch these playthroughs on my channel. I don't get it. I mean, I love them. I put passion into them, right? Just don't know what else I can do, you know? Anyway. Okay. Let's go save up, and that is it for the premiere stream of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Personally, I like it a lot. Personally, I love JRPGs, and this is just the ticket. You know, it's one that I missed out on back in the day. Playing it now with modern graphics, features, music is amazing, and I'm really enjoying it. Now, obviously the question is, how did the audience find it? I would say there's definitely some people here who like JRPGs, just not a ton. There's a bunch of people who just sat here complained all day.
If you're just gonna sit here and whine like a little fucking bitch for 20 fucking minutes about stuff, the amount of age she's dead, the amount of age she's dead, the amount of age... Are you watching the fucking stream? No, you're here to bitch. So get the fuck out. I'll ban you myself. Stupid little whiny baby. Suck my dick. Seriously. Now I can concentrate on the game again.
I don't know about the on-demand audience, what you guys would think. What I will say is this. If you like if you like turn-based JRPGs, okay? So, if you like turn-based RPGs and you really enjoyed today's stream, please engage with these videos. These first 3 parts are critical to the success of this video series on YouTube, and please consider supporting, all right? Like, you can leave a super thanks on a video. You could leave a tip. There's a description in the video and just say, hey, I like this series. Please continue it. I want to continue it, and I will do another stream of it, and we'll see how that stream goes. It could be we get more, we get less. I don't know, all right? So let's see what happens next week when we play this a second time. But for the premiere stream, I had a great time. I hope that all of you did too. Thanks to those who chilled, thanks to those who engaged, and thanks to those who supported. I'll see you next time for more Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. And yes, of course it's a long game. Someone just said, is it a long game? Of course it is. It's Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest, historically, very lengthy RPGs. Definitely not short for the faint of heart. You know, you have to commit time for them. And that's the thing, like, listen,
But you hate these sort of games, though, because you know for a fact that your audience don't have the fucking patience to fucking endure you playing this for the longest fucking time. Many games you play these fucking days, you can't retain a fucking audience for. You kind of accept as a content creator, so why in the fuck do you think this game's going to be an exception to the rule?
I like it. I want to play it, but I'm telling you, it seems like it's going to be the same situation as what happened with Metaphor, you know? And someone made a good point. It was Narwhal Gaming in chat. He said, you know, you got a big $50 tip way early on. Does that count for the game? I would say yes, that person was likely here for the...
Of course it does. Of course it does. You know? Because Phil fucking moves the goalposts all the goddamn times. When Call of Duty was sent to the fucking Shadow Realm, he didn't fucking count the podcast support, he only counted the fucking support he got during the fucking game, and that's why I fucking dismissed it to fucking get no played again ever again. But now Phil's going... So Phil just changes his fucking mind on what should count and shouldn't count towards the fucking game. Podcast or no podcast.
The game. But the question is that person going to be able to come by every stream and drop $50? Probably not. And that's the
Jesus Christ. Well, about that person being there, this would be a disaster stream, Phil. Of course, if that's even fucking a real fucking tip, of course. Because that's one of those fucking anonymous $50 tips that are so damn popular these days.
It's a concern I have. Like, if we had made what we made today, which is good for the record. This is a good stream for me, okay? And it was because a whole bunch of people gave a little bit and it added up to what we made today. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm feeling kind of confident because those people will come back. This was one person who dropped basically half of the support today.
Is normal for your content, no, Phil? Why do you think pretending like this is some sort of strange thing that occurs on your channel? This is the norm.
I appreciate the support, but that doesn't mean they're going to be coming back every time. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. So let's see what happens when we do it again later in the week. I think it's going to be Monday. We're going to do it again, and we'll see if people come by and we'll actually, you know, hang out and support or not. I guess we'll find out. Okay? All right. Well, Mojito Kitty, here's the thing. He says, Expedition 33, it's RPG Overload all over again, except it's not because this is the only RPG I'm playing. RPG Overload happens when you're playing a ton of RPGs all at once, back to back. That's not happening. You know, this was going to be the RPG for now. There are other RPGs coming out later this year that I was interested in, but nothing immediately. You know, that's why I even said when people were saying, are you going to play Yakuza Kiwami 3? I was like, probably not. That's a game I've already, you know, it's an older game. It's an older Yakuza. I think I'd rather play this. But now if I tried to play this and Yakuza Kiwami, I don't think that would work. Then you could argue RPG Overload. Do you see? Okay. All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for chilling. I'm off to upload the podcast.
Who fucking cares?
The Wesker, last second, has just gifted 5 memberships to the community. Thank you to the Wesker for the...
So yeah, you may have been wondering, Phil stalled like fucking crazy. Phil had this big, massive stall before the end of the fucking stream, which I would technically argue was not... So that support has nothing to do with the gameplay.
Last second support, literally, because I'm about to get out of here. Thank you to the Wesker. Guys,
so yeah, as you can imagine, that counted towards the support for the stream, and so all of a sudden it wasn't such a bad stream after all.
We're having a good time. Again, if you are, please like the stream. Liking the stream helps for engagement, and if anyone could go above and beyond and support in any other way, I would appreciate that. Really slow night for support, which is not a good sign for this kind of variety game. You know, I'm enjoying myself, but I'm probably not going to be playing this long term if people don't support the streams, just being honest.
Basically, money please. Money please. Where's my fucking money? So yeah, there we go. Phil put a night stream as well, so I can actually mind how the night stream went for Phil. The night stream, actually, well, we go to sell here. We go to live here. Phil got $98 on the night stream. $98 he does. So really, it was a bit of a slow day overall for the most part. You know what I mean? Despite the last second day stream support, it came right at the fucking end there. So Phil had a 13-minute daily crap. I've not seen this daily crap yet, but the fact that Sonny went out the way to remove the music indicates to me that it's going to involve a whole bunch of sadness from Phil, cry about not getting enough support for the fucking games he's playing. That's just my guesstimation anyway. Of course, we're going to watch this at 1.5 speed, because why the fuck not?
good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 5th of February, 2026. Yet again, another great variety streaming day, and another day that didn't fully go according to how I had originally planned. So allow me to explain what went down so you know what to expect, for on-demand videos, as well as what's going to continue to go down tomorrow, all right? So, originally today, there was no podcast. I was actually just going to do a DSP morning show because, number one, I didn't really have much to talk about, and number two, today was the release of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, a brand new release game. When I play new games, I like to give them as much time as possible, so I definitely wanted to give this game a good amount of attention, and I said, hey, let's make sure that we don't go like a 2+ hour podcast, so, let's do just a morning show. Well, guess what? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, a whole bunch of stuff gaming-related happens. There's this Nintendo Direct that announces a bunch of partner games from the partner showcase. Other companies are pumping out information like Guerrilla Games announces a new game in the Horizon universe, and I was like, man, I really should do a podcast today to react to all of this stuff. So just so you know, I did do a podcast, and it was a react-a-thon. I reacted to Tokyo Scramble, the new movie based on Exit 8, the little indie game that I played last year. The new Horizon game, which is actually a game that's team-based, similar to, say, Night Rain or something like that. And also, a new Turok video game, and more. There's another thing I reacted to as well. I can't even remember off the top of my head. There was like 5 or 6 things I reacted to. So, if you want to see me react to a whole bunch of stuff, and go into detail about my Street Fighter 6 performance yesterday with Sagat, which actually was better than I thought it was initially, and my future in Street Fighter 6, all of those topics are discussed on today's podcast. I hope you'll give it a look, okay? So there you go. Now, outside of that, we hung out for a little bit, but I wanted to end the podcast before it went too long, and I wanted to be sure to get around 3 hours of gameplay in of Dragon Quest VII, so we ended it a little bit on the earlier side, and we jumped in. So how was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined? Well, I'll be honest with you. It is a older Dragon Quest game. You know, the latest one was 11, and even that is dated at this point because that's years old. It has a very slow start. The graphics look absolutely amazing. Like running on my PC at 4K, 120 hertz, and 120 frames, it looks so silky smooth. I never even played a classic style RPG that looked this good. You know what I'm saying? Akira Toriyama art in like 120 hertz and 4K is wildly amazing on my OLED. The music, fully redone, orchestral, beautiful music. To actually hear those Dragon Quest themes played now with like modern remixes and stuff is absolutely amazing. The gameplay. Well, herein lies the problem with playing a game that is so truthful to the source material and doesn't really change it that much. It took over 2 hours of gameplay for us to reach a battle. That's not a joke or an exaggeration. It was around 2 hours before we started going to an area where the enemies were able to be tackled and fought. And so that is going to turn people off. You know, they're going to be like, oh, I wanted action right away. I wanted to see what the gameplay loop's going to be right off the bat. And you made me wait so long. And I get that. Like, totally 100%. There's going to be people who showed up to that stream and were like, what took so long? There's going to be some of you who are watching it on demand who are like, what took so long? And I'm sorry for that. You know, I didn't make the game. I do agree that I think they should have paced it better and maybe gotten to some initial combat earlier and then said, okay, now story and then combat again. But it is what it is. They really kept it faithful to the original game. Someone even said in chat.
So this actually was a criticism that Phil. So this only seems to apply to Phil. Other people that have played this fucking game were able to get into combat a lot quicker than Phil was able to get into combat. His natural slow-ass style into exploring every nook and cranny and not really just fucking going and just continuing the fucking game. Like he is a slow fucking player. Some would call it methodical, some would fucking say it's stalling for support or whatever, you know what I mean? But he takes his damn sweet time playing the fucking game, and then he's complaining about it took so long to get to combat in the game. No, Phil, that's a you issue. Because you play the game at a fucking ridiculously slow pace.
Yeah, actually, in the original game, it took 3 hours to get to your first fight. So, once you get to the first fight, and now you're in a dungeon, and there's random encounters, and you're learning the turn-based combat, and everyone's learning abilities and skills, the game gets better. Like, it actually gets significantly better. It gets very entertaining, and I actually really liked it once it got into that. Overall, I really liked the stream, okay? Attendance, well, it started off strong, and it fell off a little bit around halfway through the stream. Engagement, well, the people that were there were pretty engaged, admittedly, except for the kick chat, which entirely was full of trolls saying that the game sucked ass the entire stream. I'm not kidding. Support, not bad. Now, I would have liked it to be better, but the fact that this is a JRPG in 2026, and I know that JRPGs typically don't get a lot of support, I was happy to make... We actually, by the end of the stream, had made like $125 or something like that. Plus, keep in mind that these idiot trolls throw me money and stuff during the stream, and I just don't address it. Overall, that's a good stream for a JRPG. Now, it is a brand new JRPG. That's a brand new premiere, and here's my concern. That was the first stream. What happens if we play this again on Monday or Tuesday and it declines? And then I play it again and it declines even more.
Who fucking
Now we're going to end up in the same exact boat that we were in for Metaphor. And I don't want to miss out on a game that I'm loving, and the audience, you know, there is an audience for it. It's just not a huge audience, right? So all I can say is this. If you like JRPGs, if you like my coverage of them, because you know that I'm passionate for them, I grew up playing them and I love them, I need you guys to show up and support these streams, okay? If I do another stream or two of Dragon Quest VII and it just dies out, I have to stop playing it. We have to give time on my streams to things that viewers are going to show up, engage, and support with. We're there right now, but the concern is if this was the first stream, what's going to happen in future streams, you see? I know it can work because last year we played Suikoden 1, and it worked well with Suikoden 1, and the entire playthrough succeeded. And then we tried to play Suikoden 2, and it flopped. So... I don't know what's going to happen. I want to play it. I hope you'll show up and support it. I can't make you. Another thing that I just want to make abundantly clear. If you're someone who cannot attend my live streams, but you like this content and you want it to continue, you can show up and watch the on-demand videos, and you can support via that way. You can leave a super thanks on an on-demand video. You can actually leave a tip. Just look at the description of any on-demand video. The tips link is there, and you can just send a tip and say, hey, this is for Dragon Quest. I love it. Okay?
Give me your money.
Please do if you like this playthrough. I would really appreciate it. All right? I need to know if this is going to be viable for a long playthrough or not. Let me know, and let's go from there. But there will be another stream of it. I believe it's going to be on Monday. We're going to do another stream of it, just so you know. I'm not putting out on the game or anything like that yet. But hopefully, we can get that maintained level of engagement and support moving forward, okay? Tonight's late stream was, again, very much an experiment. As you know, I've been trying these indie games, and certain ones seem to be doing well and others not so well. I've been playing Sharks and Minnows. That's been doing good. I've been playing Terminator 2 No Fate. That's also done well. Tonight, we tried a new game called Hellmark. It just came out a week ago. It's a game that's a unique combination of factors. It's a supermarket simulator combined with horror. And tonight, we actually got much deeper into the horror aspect of it. There were jump scares. There were actually creepy things happening at night that you had to solve. If you didn't, you get killed by a monster, okay? And the further we got into the stream, the plot thickened. It's not just one thing going on. There's like a monster that's trying to get inside of the shop you're running. Supposedly a kid disappeared in the shop and no one knows why. There's a creepy pastor who's trying to, it sounds like, indoctrinate the town. And there's another guy who's like a mutant. It's really weird. But actually, to be honest, I liked it. But the one bummer was my internet was finicky tonight. So as I'm streaming, all of a sudden the frame rate's dipping and people are getting upset. And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's the internet lines. It's not me. It happens sometimes, right? What can you do? It sucks, but you know, I'm doing my best here to make sure that the stream is still running and playing. You know, if you're watching the on-demand video after the fact, it will never affect you. You know, I'm always recording locally while I'm also streaming. It makes me different from other streamers because most streamers just have one feed of the stream and that's what they upload as the archive. So for example, tonight, if that was me, the entire stream would have been choppy and you would have had choppy video. But I don't do that. I record locally and I stream separately to make sure you get the best quality if you're watching on demand.
Who fucking cares?
Enjoy the videos tonight. Let me know what you think. Here's the truth. So actual attendance was good, but I think it was inflated. I think we had someone who was view-botting minorly because it was kind of weird that it said I had like 300 viewers, but definitely the chat wasn't moving at a faster rate. And like there should have been more chat.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking delusional cunt. Your chat barely fucking moves anyway.
If we had that many, I don't know. Don't know if I should trust that or not. Engagement was good. People that were on the stream were actually having a good time. They were creeped out by the jump scares. We were joking about the game. We were having a good time.
Support. It could have been better, guys.
Support. Herein lies the rub. Didn't even make $100.
There you go. Oh, hell. But support! Fuck you guys. I wanted more money. How dare you?
For a stream that's technically the premiere stream of the real game. You know, we had played the demo for half an hour the other day, but this was the real game for 2 hours. It is disappointing that a brand new game gets less than $100 to support. But it is an indie game. That's factor number 1. We did have internet issues. That's factor number 2. Personally, I like it. But again, I was hoping to do better.
Who
Not the end of the world.
cares?
What I'd like to do is thus. Tomorrow is going to be a marathon. During said marathon tomorrow, I'm going to be playing a wide variety of games that you're going to vote on. The idea is to try to find some games, some gems maybe, from over the years that I've never played, or maybe a new game that I haven't tried yet. Find games that are good for the streams and that'll stick and that you guys will want to see and will actually show up, engage, and support, okay? If we end up finding a whole bunch of great new games, then chances are we're probably not going to play Hellmart again. But maybe we find a couple, but people are like, no, we're going to campaign. We want Hellmart more. I'll play it. But again, much like with Dragon Quest, I do need the people to show up and engage and support the streams. It sucks that we didn't even get $100 tonight, but at the same time, it wasn't the worst stream ever. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of middle of the road for me. So let's see how it goes, and we'll determine based on maybe tomorrow and feedback that I get over the next few days, should we play Hellmart again, or should we give it a rest and try other games in its place? I'm okay with either. This year is all about feedback from you, giving you what you want. We'll try new games and see if they work. If they don't, we'll try another game and see if it works. That's all good. It's okay. I'm not angry that I bought this game and I might not play it again after one stream. It's not a big deal, okay? So
Not a big fucking deal, but you're telling your audience you're hoping for more, you're expecting more, and if any other game looks like it's going to be better, not going to fucking drop it just like that. It sounds like you are complaining and crying and bitching and whining and criticizing.
let's see how it goes. And give me your feedback. Again, if you give feedback on this video, give feedback on the videos as I upload them tonight.
You want feedback? Stop begging so much, you fucking dirty bastard.
Do you like Hellmart? Do you want more of it? Or nah, let's move on and try other games. Give me your feedback. Let me know. Okay? So as I already stated, tomorrow all day is my February gaming marathon. We'll have Seattle Seahawks team colors. I'll be wearing football jerseys and swapping them during the day. There'll be booze that I'll be slowly drinking and enjoying all day long. We're going to be doing tons of games. What I'm thinking of doing is, since each poll that I run is 4 options, we can take 3 games that we had already talked about previously. And basically take those games and put them against a new game that live stream viewers suggest and do a poll. And then the stream determines that's the game we're playing next. And I'm thinking we're going to probably do anywhere between 5 to 10 games over the course of the day. Maybe some of them will be real stinkers that won't work. And some of them will be absolutely amazing and we'll want to play them again. And some of them will be maybes, right? But the whole idea is just to have chill fun, to interact with all of you and to have a great time. Obviously, if you show up and hang out at any point in the day, it's going to be fun. Hopefully people will come and support the effort. I like the idea of having a chill open stream where you are the determining factor in determining what I'm playing. So we'll see if it's a good day or not, right? We'll find.
And if support's not there, I can fucking blame the audience because you guys picked the games. I played what you guys voted for. Where's my money? I'm playing what you wanted. That's a slow day for Phil. I guarantee he'll fucking come out with that sort of fucking statement.
Find out. But either way, it's going to be a great day to end my week, and I certainly hope that you will join me for it. I am pumped for it. I hope that you are too. Okay? All right. So, great day today. Enjoy all the footage as it goes live overnight. I need feedback. Do you like Dragon Quest? Do you like Hellmart? If so, you can still support those playthroughs after the fact if you want them to continue, and please do. But in the meantime, have a good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow for my February gaming marathon. Great variety and fun coming here on DSP Gaming. Good night, everyone.
Fuck you, you fucking weird-looking prick. There is one more video to enjoy. Usually I'd start thinking about now, but there is actually a very surprise Dick Struggle-Pill Vlogs compilation that was dropped. DSP loses his mind and toxic lesbian haircut crash out meltdown. So I'm always a big fan of watching these. So fuck it, we're gonna watch this as well before bingo begins, you know. So Dick Struggle-Pill Vlogs are always fun compilations. They take Phil's words and put them out massive out of context, but they're usually quite entertaining as all hell. So here we go.
My life is miserable. My wife has left me. She left me. I am losing my hair. That's fine. That's good. I actually don't have any friends or family or anyone who care about me because I've turned myself into an antisocial loser who just hyperfixates on the money, the money, the money.
True.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
True.
Banned.
I feel I should read this out just for the sake of, for the Scottishness of all. Loki's like, oh my god, all this talk about his stream. Just pick a fucking game and play it for, I don't know, fun. You cock juggling cunt nugget, you. Cock juggling cunt nugget. Cock juggling cock. Cock juggling cunt nuggets. Yeah, that's a bit of a fucking mouthful. That's what she said. But there you go.
Get fucking screwed!
Thank you very much to Meth Bear for the $2 super chat. It says, is your bucket comfortable, Scotsman? Are you confused me for some guy called Willie? It's funny, Meth Bear actually messaged me in Discord the other day about our Willie, you know, which is a Scottish comic book character guy. You know, wee character, wee boy that sits in his bucket called our Willie. Look at Mookie, he's like, yeah, I know that. Yeah, exactly. I'm this our Willie, yeah. Apparently Meth Bear was in a place which had that sort of like, you know, it had like some like books or whatever, you know what I mean, like some books involving like Our Billy and the Bruins and all that shit, you know what I mean. So yeah, and Meth Bear messaged me about it. He was like, I know Our Billy. It was a regular feature in the Sunday Post, yeah. Wee comic book, you know, basically it's just a wee Scottish comic book character, you know what I mean. It's been going since like the fucking late 1930s or whatever, you know what I mean. So there you go. But yeah, I don't have a bucket to sit on, you know what I mean. I'm quite more advanced than Billy was, you know what I mean. He had a bucket because I couldn't afford a chair, you know what I mean, but thankfully I can afford a chair, you know what I mean, so I'm good. Hope you're doing well, Meth Bear.
The camera's been on the whole time.
Bounce. I'm actually a virgin.
See this fucking piece of garbage disc?
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
Good morning, everyone. Surprise. That's right. Today, we're doing a level 1 podcast. And originally, this was not on the menu. We were actually just going to do a morning show, but today we're going to talk about a topic that a lot of people don't really want to talk about. They dance around it or they ignore it. Today, I want to talk to you about the reality of having a group of people on the internet that hound you and stalk you. They call you a lol cow. They try to elicit a reaction from you. And I want to talk to you about how you react to these people with my lesbian haircut this morning. So, sit back and relax. Let's do it. It's time for the show. I hope that you're all doing well, having a chill time today, and you're ready to hang out. For those who are here live, you are a very, very sad person. You're just sitting there miserable. For those who are here on demand watching, your life is horrible. You're probably poor. Your existence is worthless. And
Damn, DSP. That's brutal.
so let's begin. I want to talk about trolling today. I think it's pertinent because they don't affect me. Trolls are insignificant. Trolls have absolutely no impact at all on anything. Oh God, this idiot again, this mental midget doing this. I mean, what kind of a guy, or what kind of a life could he have if he's literally making 50 to 100 sock accounts every day just to spam a small-time streamer's chat? It doesn't affect me at all. These people actually are just, they're not well. They're in their own weird, bizarro world where they think that their existence actually matters to someone, that they actually have an impact on anyone's life. They don't. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't at all. They love Darkside Phil. That's not human thought process. That's actual, you know, illness. The one gifted sub that we just got is from a troll, right? There you go. So we got a group of people who stalk me on the internet who basically can't get enough of Darkside Phil. They microanalyze every aspect of my life. For some people, they get entertainment out of it. These people are just mentally cracked. For some people, they actually make money doing it. They're getting thousands upon thousands of dollars basically trying to bully me on the internet.
Thousands. Well, maybe if you fucking combine every single detractor that does content, perhaps that's fucking true. But thousands is extremely fucking generous. You know what I mean? Christ alive, man. Thousands.
Making tons of money off of this ridiculous bullying content that's not based in reality. How dare these people steal my content? How dare they make these videos about me? It's not fair use and they didn't get my permission. These people are...
Have your permission, actually, Phil. We do have your permission. You know? And you gave us your permission and you're not allowed to rescind it because that's exactly how you fucking treated Evil AJ and reacting to this is how you don't play that he made about you. You know, he said you don't have permission to watch that, and what did you fucking do? You illegally downloaded his video so you could react to it anyway. So there you go.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
Thank you very much to Moki for the £2 super chat. It says, have this to go towards thousands. I said, like, I mean, I don't, like, I said, if I ever get money as a detractor, it's only because you guys decide to give me money. Like, I don't, so other detractors will have different ways of of monetizing their content, and that's up to them. It's entirely up to them how they do it. They go about doing that. You know, I don't have ads running on this shit. You know, I don't have ads running. Other detractors will, but that's their choice to do that. You know what I mean? But I don't do it because I'm a big hypocrite if I did it. You know what I mean? So you won't ever see ads on here. And if you do see ads, it's because I've used copyrighted content, which will then claim the stream, whatever, and have their own ads fucking play. But yeah, but as I'm saying, like Phil likes to fucking pretend. I mean, I do think sometimes that there are detractors that show up that might be in it for the money. I got that impression with the pastor. Remember that fucking bizarre pastor fucker? You know what I mean? That guy. Sometimes people can, you see fucking people do this detractor stuff, you can't think to themselves, they're in it just to cash in. You know what I mean? Like, they see people fucking make content on Phil, and they're not for a quick, easy buck, you know what I mean? But I mean, that's just, thankfully though, from my experience, that is very few and far between. Most detractors who do content about Phil, they're in it for the right reasons, you know what I mean? They want to fucking give their own take on Phil, give their own input, you know what I mean? I'll say you got Broside Phil, who's got the fitness side of things covered, you know what I mean? You got ALT, who does their absolute best to fucking do deep dive lore stuff with Phil as well, you know what I mean? Like, and there's a lot of effort that ALT puts into it, you know what I mean? So, as well, you know, and that being said, stuff as well, you know what I mean? And you also, it's like, and obviously you've got Aviga as well, who's always quite entertaining with their fucking takes when they're not fucking falling asleep on stream. You got so many different content creators, you know what I mean, who do give such an, you know, they give their own unique takes on Phil, and they give their own inputs on Phil, and there's like very different opinions about it, you know what I mean, and not just about Phil, but some of the things he does, and the community around him and all that jazz, you know what I mean, so yeah.
I'm Scottish!
So there you go. So thank you very much, Sonny, for the $5 Australian super chat. Says it's 11:58 a.m. For you. Wait, no, for Phil. Okay, for Phil. I was got time zones are a bastard. You're using Phil's time zone, but you're in Australia, but I'm in the UK, so I was confused what fucking time it was. So it's 11:58 a.m. for Phil, and it's happy hour somewhere in the world. Hint, hint. He hasn't started, but he has hinted it. Of course he is. Of course he fucking is. So there we go. Phil's gonna be a thirsty boy today, I think, depending on how good support is for him. And Chris saying, in a single month, you give back more of your audience to Phil. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. I would feel massively greedy if I didn't give back when you guys are giving back to me. Having said that, I've not managed to fucking do it in a couple of months because of the issues that have happened in my life. You know what I mean? There are outstanding bingo winners. I owe money too, so there we go. Thank you very much to Moki for the 2 minute super chat. Says you're easily confused, though, Jad. I'm very easily confused, but in my defense, so are you. I mean, oh Christ alive, man. I mean, to be fair, anyone would be fucking confused if they saw some sort of big fucking massive like rock monster trying to fucking destroy their RV, you know, and throw big massive bottles of nitroglycerin towards them, whatever. You know what I mean? So anyone would get confused with that sort of shit. You know what I mean? You and your fucking Tom, the fucking tape trumpet monster, is actually fucking real. Try to just destroy your fucking RV. Aye. You got hit in the face, it was fucking deserved. I don't know, a lot of improvement to you. That's just mean. I don't know why. Why am I so mean to Monkey? I don't understand. Maybe it's because I feel safe because I can't fucking hit me. But there you go. Thank you for the super chat. Very kind indeed. Okay, so we got to the end anyway. We made it to the fucking end anyway. Some way, somehow, we made it to the end of that fucking game. That's good stuff indeed. What was I fucking saying though? But yeah, though, I mean, Phil's in a situation where he could definitely. He chooses not to give back to his audience, even though he could, because he would rather keep it all himself. And he makes 6 figures per year and has done so for the last 18 years of making content on YouTube. And he used to do giveaways. Okay, some of the giveaways that Phil did back in the fucking day were quite fucking cringe. Here's an empty game box. At least he fucking gave something, for fuck's sake. At least it was something.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
Thank you very much, Jim. Okay, for the £2 super chat. Oh shit, I'll remember that. Yeah, Bobback. Yeah, just you. Okay, well I've oh god, shit. I mean, I'm sure Moki will get the revenge next time we're playing a game together. There you can go. But thank you very much for the super chat, Moki. That's actually a free space. That's a free space courtesy of 5 super chats on the stream so far. So good stuff indeed. That's a free space already unlocked. Courtesy of Moki threatening my life essentially. So there we go. Thank you, Moki, for helping us get a free space and also threatening my existence at the same time. Very kind of you indeed, kind of. So there we go.
actually like hurting me. So why do I bring this up? Well, as you could see, it just happened, right? These people do what they can to try to interject into the content. Here we go again. And for the most part, I found ways to basically just move on and ignore it. Doesn't affect me at all. I'm bulletproof to this shit. But Kick has a problem. Even if you ban someone, they could still contribute to your stream. Now, does that make any sense? No. But Kick is stupid. They're not a good streaming service. But for me, if I don't have pop-ups for Kick, people who contribute on Kick are going to feel left out. They're going to feel like, well, that's not fair. Why don't I get credit for my contribution? So it's a choice of all or nothing. Either all pop-ups show up, including legit supportive people and trolls, or no pop-ups pop up, and therefore no one will ever get credit for this stuff, right? I would much rather have everyone get credit for their contributions rather than no one get credit, if you know what I'm saying. I just want more money, and I figure this is the way to make it. That's why I just kind of put up with it, right? Oh no, you gave me more money. Oh shucks. What a horrible thing, right? Like, oh look, they got attention on Phil's stream. So you see, he's a lol cow because we got the attention we wanted when the pop-up happened. Why are you bringing up the trolls? Every once in a while, I crash out. I'm crashing out, right? That whole phrase, it insinuates like a car wreck, a train wreck, that something is so horribly going wrong that you can't keep your eyes away. Ooh, someone is freaking out. Let's watch it today, right? This segment of my podcast is a crash out. If today I want to crash out, I will. That's my prerogative as a creator, and you have no control over it. That's called being human, actually. But these people have turned this now into like a clip farm where anyone who reacts to anything, it's a crash out and get attention on it for yourself, right? Well, you should just ignore it all. Don't ever address trolls. Ignore them completely. Act like they don't exist. I have tried to do that.
This compilation. Oh my, more. And more. And more. So many. So many.
If you address the trolls, that's a crash out. They got your attention, they win. If you ignore the trolls, they still got the attention they wanted, they win. Isn't that kind of weird? No matter how the person reacts, they still got the response that they wanted, and therefore they win, and they get the clip, and they get the content. Well, no matter what we do, we're wrong. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, as my late stream was ending, I had raised around $100 in support. Last time that we did indie games, actually, we had done much better. The support had dwindled a little bit. We saw a little bit of a decrease of support. So a troll in chat says, hey, you see, Phil's all about the money. All he cares about is the money. That's why he streams the money, the money, the money. I actually responded, and I said, it's true. They're right. I am actually not a gamer. I'm the cultist, trying to have a cult of children that I brainwash. Join the cult. Just do it. Seriously, you'll feel so much better after the $1 million tip, because you'll actually say, I did that. I helped out a family in need. So, how do you respond? How do you address it then? What do you do? The attitude that I have today is very simple. If I see something stupid on a stream, like when I see this guy gifting a sub and it says, Phil's lesbian haircut real. Yeah, Phil's lesbian haircut, because lesbians try to have a haircut that emulates that of like a manly man.
Bruh.
That's the point. When you say lesbian haircut, you're thinking a manly haircut. So you're saying that I went and I got a manly haircut. Okay. Makes sense. Thanks. And thanks for the contribution, stupid. Even your joke is stupid. A lesbian haircut is a manly haircut, so I have a good haircut. Thanks. Ha! I got you to respond. You see, you're crashing out now. You took the bait. You gave us the clip crash out moment, and now we get more content out of it. I want to spend all of my time addressing toxicity and hate. I never have time to be positive about anything. I'm constantly crashing out every single day. We have an entire group of people who've grown up always online. They need help. They don't have anyone who's supervising them. They don't have anyone who's watching them, anyone who's guiding them through life. We're seeing a whole generation of people grow up broken. They're not socially trained. They don't know how to interact with people. They don't even understand social cues and things. Instead, they just are weirdos who sit around doing bizarre fucking things.
My god, that's edit. That's edit. Including Phil's fans. You did get top left there. Do you think the guy kidnapping a child should go to jail or get a warning? Jade saying, and I out, see ya, I hope you delete this soon, please. PS, I cool, one more SF ton. Now you got Broseph Joseph Bomber says, the last Harry Potter movie was the best because Emma Watson was 18 to 19. Jesus Christ.
It's just really
There's more. War and Peace. Donated blood today and got 6 different vapes. Wow.
it's cracked human behavior. My actual positive audience, they're all just miserable wretches who have actually found a way to locate themselves on the internet, to latch onto each other, and to basically make a parasocial community off of me. They don't have friends, they don't have family who care about them. They just sit there with absolutely no purpose to their lives, and then one day they snap. That's who becomes your next crazy mass violence committer, because no one analyzed or cared about the situation. For my audience, I want you to understand, you're mentally challenged. Do you get it? You have no life. They don't have friends or relatives who even know what they're doing, and they're all.
So, Moki, you've got to remember something, Moki, okay? This particular edit is, well, Dexter and Phil Vlogs does highly edit the stuff, you know? So some of the things you'll be hearing Phil say is somewhat manipulated to a little bit. But there's this original rant. I assume you've seen the original rant, Moki. This is him going off against detractors, essentially, you know what I mean? And trying to insinuate detractors are going to be future mass murderers, you know? So, yeah. But also, Dexter and Phil Vlogs is kind of just slightly amended it to say his own audience are doing that instead.
Off hours, they sit on the internet frothing at the mouth. You're really messed up. You are a very, very sad person. You have no fucking brain. And the thing is, you could change that. If you actually motivated yourself to do something constructive and positive with your life, go work out, go get a job, get some friends. You actually have to realize you're wasting your life and try to turn it around to do something better with it. Now, not everyone can do that because a lot of people are very mentally weak. I mean, hell, people who watch Dark Side Phil are mentally weak. So it is what it is. You know, from time to time, you may notice, sadly, I do have to address it. There's nothing I can do. That's just the reality of being a full-time creator, is that sometimes I just want to dump on someone and be toxic. Done. Let's do some shout-outs. Someone did a $1.98 tip, and I think your haircut looks good considering you have hair recession. See, now, people will say, well, you see, that's not a fully positive comment. So if Phil addresses that, he's taken the bait, and now people will clip farm it. Like, what's wrong with me addressing getting bald? Have I not said that my goal is dyeing my hair, hair club for men? But for me to address this $2 tip apparently is a horrible thing. It's a crash out, right? What? No, you're the crash out. You're the weirdo who thinks that if I actually factually addressed that I went and I got a lesbian haircut, that it's a bad thing. Yeah, I know I have a lesbian haircut, and who cares? Who gives a shit? Okay, here we go again. Dave Snortnoy did a $2 tip. He says, hair loss is a sign of high testosterone. That proves you're not a lesbian. There you go. Someone did a $2.89 tip, and this is a troll thing. He goes, what exactly is jiggling your jowls? Can you show me? Hey, what are you talking about? Just so you know, jowl jiggling is a very personal thing that's not meant to be shared with the public. Listen to this. Do you consider your streams volunteering because you give your time and effort to make people happy? No, my streams are not volunteering. My streams are my job. This very much is my form of employment. I provide a service of dented content, and people reciprocate with contributions. So no, that's for-profit business. That is not any kind of volunteering whatsoever, no. Someone said something in Kick Chat, I'll address it. They're spamming like an idiot, so I'll address it. Why don't you play as the top-tier characters in Street Fighter 6 so you'd show how easy and brainless they are?
Oh my god, yeah. Phil's actually asked us and he addressed it. He says he could do it, but doesn't want to, and that's that.
What have I always said about Street Fighter 6 and its top tiers? Cammy, Jury, DJ, Ken, they all played exactly the same. Endless rushdown, endless pressure to the corner. Everything is insanely safe for no reason. Like, there's no justification that those characters have so many safe moves. That's not fair. That's busted. To me, that's not fun. To pick a character that has such a natural advantage, and that's the reason you won, is...
You've never proven that, though. You have never taken that character yourself and shown everyone that your claims have some authenticity to them. Like, Phil, you've never picked Cammy and showed everyone how easy it is to get. Phil claims that Cammy is fucking just like easy mode, and you get to master in like fucking 3 seconds if you fucking have Cammy. But he refuses to prove his point. He refuses to try and back up his claim by picking Cammy and showing everyone, yes, look guys, this is how easy it is to be Cammy, and then fucking actually backing up his claims with showing everyone how easy it is from his perspective.
It's not satisfying to me in any way, shape, or form. It's just not. It's actually a way to abuse the game and busted thing about the game to win games and actually win tournaments. People have won tournaments doing this. It's not fair. Did you spam the same moves over and over and use a flowchart to get a #1 ranking in the US back in the FGC days? That's what June said in his documentary. He has absolutely no understanding whatsoever of competitive fighting games and what I did back in the day. He's just regurgitating detractor memes. You got 4th place in a tournament that was boycotted by the majority of the FGC because it was a broken port of Super Turbo. Then why was John Choi in the tournament? Then why was Mike Watson in the tournament? Why was Jason Cole in the tournament? Should I keep going? The only person that boycotted it was Alex Valle. One person. One pro had a stink about it. Everyone else entered and played. You're factually wrong what you're saying. Make up your narrative 20 to 25 years later because there's no one that can prove anything, right? You've invented a store of fantasy land up. Just like Asmongold had said during our interview. I just used a cheesy pattern to win. All right, folks. Well, it's certainly been a podcast, has it not? It's been a podcast. Thank you, everyone who chilled and supported the podcast today. You guys are absolutely dented. You know that. It's a great feeling actually having control of your life for the first time in a long time. I have the financial freedom and everything. I can deep clean my wife's ass. Ew.
God almighty, that ending was just awful. That is the one risk of enjoying a Dick Struggenfell Vlogs compilation. The ending is usually quite, what the fuck?
Long time. I have the financial freedom and everything. I can deep clean my wife's ass. Ew.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mindfuck right fucking there, I'll tell you that much. Right, autos. People wanting autos. Oh, shut down your argument, autos. There we go. People want to recap. So I think Twilight was saying, where's the autos? Not shit. There's autos are right there. They're chilling on that rock over there. I think it's like one, two of them. There's one just there as well. I think it's stuff. So there you go. There's your autos right there. Right before we begin bingo, there's some autos right there. Now we have it's high time we started bingo. Alright, so let us now actually start bingo. And to play bingo, of course, we're going to need a random number. So the first number in chat I see, we number out is bingo card. Make sure it's a fucking good one. So there we go. Chris is saying, can anyone lend me 150k? I'm counting that. I'm counting as a fucking number. So that's the first number in chat I saw when I asked it. So Sideways tried to fucking jump the gun and said 43, but I didn't ask for it yet, so it doesn't count. Chris thanks, so 150,000. I'm using that. 150,000. There we go. This might take a while. This might take a wee while to generate, but it won't take too long. Actually, there we go. That's the card now. So we need Phil to say the following for today's bingo card. We need Phil to say chill. Him saying I doing Q&A, him saying DC tries it, by the way, and him burping. The second row is Phil slapping his leg, him saying friends, cantrition, subs, and what I mean by that is. The third row is Phil touching his hair, him saying schedule, him being all victim mode, him saying a lot of people, and you guys. The fourth row is Phil saying Twitter X, or being on Twitter X, him saying members, stupid, hate to say, and him flailing his arms. The fifth and final row is Phil saying that since I'm getting a fake tip, him saying FYI, meaningful, and finally him messing with his phone. So there we go. That is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on the way to Phil his bingo card. For example, for every 10 snorts or burps that Phil does, we get a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds of Phil begs, we also get a free space. If Jade shows up to Phil streams and Phil says hi to Jade, not only do you get a free space for that, but you guys also get to enjoy this animation to celebrate the free space.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
If Satan shows up to Phil streams and Phil says hi to his good buddy Satan, not only do you get a free space for that, but you guys also get to enjoy this animation to celebrate the free space.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
Of course, those are all ways we can get free spaces with Phil saying and doing things, but you guys are also responsible for some ways we can get free spaces. For example, for every 5 new or renewed memberships we have to Ringo streams, we get a free space. For every 5 super chats, we also get a free space, and we've had one of those so far already, so thank you very much for that. That's a free space we've had so far already today. With the 5 super chats. For every £5 in tips we get a free space for that as well. We've had £1 so far, thanks to that bizarre tip from Eldon. So yeah, we're £4 away from a free space as well from tips too. But of course, the best way, in my opinion, to get free spaces on bingo is liking the stream. We are on 36 likes, which means we have another free space already. 25 likes is 1 free space. 50 likes is 2 more free spaces. 75 likes is 3 more free spaces, and 100 likes on the bingo stream is a further 4 more free spaces. And every time we do get a free space courtesy of you guys liking the stream and letting it go for it, then we get to celebrate and enjoy ourselves. I'll finish that thought in a second.
Meth Bear tipped £5.
Oh boy.
Phil's troll tippers are Ponce Southern pufters who enjoy paying their television license, are submissive to Phil, and at least Campbell adjacent. Shame them if you know them.
Okay, well, first of all, big ups to you for attempting to put in an accent on the word license. Big ups to you for the attempted, and it done well. It actually featured quite well with your attempt to fucking put some sort of interesting English style southern sort of twang on that license, you know. And yeah, so it's in case you're wondering, so ban a TV license, yeah. So in case you're wondering what this is all about, there's some news in the UK today. In the UK, the government attempt to charge the population 100 it's gone up £5. So now if you want to watch live television on the BBC, for example, you have to fucking pay the government apparently £180 a year for the pleasure of watching live TV. Now, of course, there are things against this. You know, you don't have to pay a TV license if you
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
if you don't consume the BBC, for example. You know what I mean? So there you go. Most people don't tend to pay the license anyway. You know what I mean? so yeah, like good luck fucking catching people. Yeah. So there you fucking go. So that's what message kind of relates to. I see. You know what I mean? So. Jesus Christ, man. I was reading about it earlier on. I was kind of reading the comments on Twitter about it, you know what I mean? In fact, is the comments there, or is it? Nah, it's not. So, shit. But it's funny though, because it's like, every comment was like, I don't fucking pay that shit. It's like, you won't catch me paying that shit. I don't fucking pay that shit. So you have to pay if you watch online on your phone and PC. Yeah, that counts as well. If you watch any on-demand content as well from BBC, including the iPlayer, if you watch iPlayer as well, you're gonna have to pay as well. If you don't watch live television from like BBC or on-demand BBC content, you don't have to pay. Basically, the license fee only applies if you watch BBC content at all. You don't have to fucking pay it if you watch like other. If you like, just tell them if they come around knocking on your door, just tell you if you can only watch things online like YouTube and all that shit, or maybe Disney and all that shit, you know, and you only watch like Sky as well. You know what I mean, and they shit about it. You know what I mean? So there you go. And it's like it's up to them to essentially to be able to prove, and most of them can't fucking prove shit. You know, so there you go. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, sorry, don't worry, not a lot of people fucking pay either. It's the thing that they're trying to justify. It's like it's gone up an extra £5. So it's like it went up £5.80 to £180 odd a year. It's a waste of fucking. It's like it shouldn't be doing it anyway in the fucking first place. You know what I mean? There's no way you should be charging fucking people that shit anyway. So yeah, so that's the whole premise of FBR's tip there. I mean, we're talking about the fucking license fee. Fuck that shit. Thank you, by the way, to Sonny for popping a 28-month bingo by the message saying 1 down, 4 to 4 of these to go. I'm playing my part. You should are, Sonny. Thank you very much for that. I mean, I think you'd find it very hard to find somebody who would argue you're not playing your part. I would go as far as say is that usually you are responsible for many a full house bingo. You know what I mean? So I do thank you for that, of course. You know, I can you indeed. But yeah, you've done your part. 1 down, 4 to go, I just say. So, shit, sorry, I scroll down fucking other things, sorry, my bad. I was in the middle of saying something, what was I saying? And then I got confused with Myth Bear tip. Oh yeah, every time we get a free space courtesy of like school being hit, you know what I mean, and we get a free space with likes, whatever, we get to celebrate and enjoy that with enjoying the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate a free space for likes being hit. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. And technically that was a very well-timed super chat from Moki because it sounded like fucking, you know, Jasper was saying that shit. And then bang bang. So thank you to Moki for the £2 super chat. It says buy a TV license, get fucked. Exactly. Oh hell shit, man. A lot of things I'd rather fucking buy like anything else on the fucking planet. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. I'm going to fuck you up, and then Jasper just bang bang, and right away afterwards. Fantastic stuff indeed. Anyway, that's all the ways we can get free spaces. You guys are responsible for some of the ways we can get free spaces on Bingo, but the rest of the ways are you know, to do with Phil Burnell. And I'm begging like the fucking little bitch that he is and all that jazz. So there we go. There's some more things to cover, of course. But I'm going to let AI Phil Burnell and his bizarre little marble pig-explain that for us all right now. Take it away.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Guess I've indeed remember, if you have your comment, then yeah, get your own marble. And obviously we also get to enjoy the winning marbles. We get a full house. We celebrate a marble race, winning marble. We get to spin this bingo Barry Wheel of prizes. And somebody could win one of these great prizes. You could win an intro shout out. You could win a Scottish Soundboard pass. You could win a full house ticket. Or you could win one of the special wee bonus prizes of a $10 console voucher or a $10 Amazon voucher as well. But you've got to make sure you have your own comment on that community post locked in to have your own marble secured. But at 97 marbles as things stand, we're very close to 100. So yeah, I mean, the longer you wait, the more competition there shall be. So get your marble locked in and secured if you haven't yet done so already. Good stuff indeed. It's funny, I was telling Mookie this sort of thing the other day, you know what I mean? Also Agent No One So saying Irish TV license costs €160 and all we get is 2 shite RTE channels. I was telling Mookie there's a story about the Scottish. So I used to like visits I used to go on like a wee vacation sometimes in the Isle of Bute. It's on the west coast of Scotland. There's an island called Bute, you know, and you can get a ferry over from like the mainland over to the wee island, and it's a lovely wee island. I fucking love that wee place, you know. And there's an old story from like fucking back in the 70s and the 80s, effectively, you know. I mean, even the 90s, this shit was going on. They would always catch wind of when the TV inspector was coming over in the ferry. So the islanders were always warned ahead of time when the TV inspector was coming over. So everyone would just change their tellies over from their colour TVs to the black and white TV. Because if you have a black and white TV, you don't have to fucking pay a license fee. So everyone would just swap their TVs out, just get the fucking colour TV away and get the fucking black and white one instead. So the TV inspector would go around the island of fucking Bute, and everyone would have a black and white TV, and he'd fucking think everyone's fucking stuck in the fucking past, you know what I mean? That's how people in the island avoided fucking paying a license fee, because they were warned ahead of time the TV inspector's on his fucking way, get your fucking black and white tellies out, you know what I mean, until they fuck off again. And then this guy would fuck off, and they're back to the fucking colour TV, he's not paying a single fucking penny. So yeah, I love these stories like that. I mean, I fucking those kind of stories are fucking glorious. But anyway, bingo. It's time for bingo, of course. And there's only one thing left for us to do before I start playing bingo, and that's for me to press a random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
I'm Scottish!
I sure am. Oh, it makes you fucking proud, doesn't it? It makes you fucking proud to be Scottish. On that note, head time bingo. Good luck, everybody, because here we fucking go.
Stream, all of you early viewers, thanks for being here at the start of my marathon for February 2026. It's first marathon in a bit. It's been about...
So for full disclosure, yeah, Phil isn't going to webcam on right now. He's basically fucking warming up his audience by just talking on microphone only.
Almost a month and a half. I did a marathon right before Christmas. So you're talking probably like a month and a week, a little more than that. So I'm ready. I'm ready to chill with all of you all day long. It should be a really awesome laid-back stream where we're going to be playing a wide variety of games together here today. So many that we nominated. I'm sure there'll be so many more people will want. And I'm excited to try a whole bunch of new stuff in today's marathon setting and see if anything is good that maybe we want to keep around, you know, for future playthroughs or streams. And to just chill with you and have a good time. I've got a couple drinks right next to me already to show you what I got to start. And, you know, I'm pumped.
Who fucking
Hope you guys
cares?
are too. So, get ready for the stream to begin. I'm just going to actually run and brush my teeth. I had my breakfast and coffee and everything, but I didn't get a chance to brush my teeth or anything yet. And then after that, we will begin.
Wait. You had your breakfast and coffee and didn't have a chance to brush your teeth. When did you wake up, for fuck's sake, you lazy bastard? So I was asking, can I press the button? Sure.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
You know, you might be wondering why I pressed that for Sonic. It's because Sonic has a fucking Scottish soundboard pass. That's what I'm saying. There are people who are currently have these prizes they can use within the next several streams. David Riley has a Scottish Soundboard Pass, which expires after today's stream. Puddy has a Full House ticket, which expires after today's stream. Mr. Pika Fan has a Soundboard Pass, which expires in a few days' time. Sonic has a Soundboard Pass. Ronan has a Soundboard Pass. Josh Fraser has a Full House ticket as well, which expires in a few days. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. If you get one of these bingo prizes when you fucking win marble races, then you could be holding on to a Scottish Soundboard Pass, which you can use at any point in time, or you can fucking activate a Full House whenever you want as well, if you win that prize instead. So there you go.
It will hopefully be an awesome, positive, fun day. All right? So get ready yourselves, because once it starts, it just doesn't stop. Okay? All right. I'll be back in just a minute. Everyone chill and relax and get ready for fun. I'll be right back.
Sounds awful. It sounds diabolically shite. So we fast forward to like 10 minutes time, because Phil puts a camera on like 11:42 or something, according to Sonny. So, yeah, right here, he seems to have a camera on, so there we go. For God's sake, what's he fucking wearing? Wait, is this his old shirt? He didn't even get a new football jersey. Is this his old Hate Army shirt? His football jersey? He didn't even get a fucking new... I thought he would have fucking bought like Seahawks merchandise. Nah, fuck that shit.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to a marathon. That's right, folks. For the first time since before Christmas, today we are doing a marathon here on DSP Gaming. Welcome, welcome. It is Friday the 6th of February 2026. I got ahead of myself there. And I'm here to chill with all of you all day long in quite the setting. We've got Seattle Seahawks colors behind me in celebration of the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday, where the local team, the Seattle Seahawks, the NFL, here in the United States, will be playing in the Super Bowl. And, of course, to commemorate this, I'm wearing my Carolina Panthers jersey. Which makes no sense. No, the truth is, I've owned 3 different NFL football jerseys since I was like a kid, like early 20s, okay? I bought them, and they are official. They're officially licensed NFL jerseys. As you can see, there's the official NFL like tag, seal of authenticity or whatever.
Who fucking cares?
To show that it's a real piece of merch. I bought it, officially licensed. And you might say, why on earth does Darkside Phil have 3 football jerseys? That's weird. He doesn't...
And why 86? You weren't born in 86. You're old. I was born in 86. I'm younger than you by several years.
really talk about sports. He's not involved in sports, right? So there's a story behind it. And I'll tell you in a moment, because I'm being told that, once again, the Kick title was not updated. So let me fix that immediately. I apologize to the Kick viewers for not having the correct information over there. Let me go fix that right now. How's everyone today? Good morning, everyone. Prepare yourselves for fun and a good variety of games today, because today we're going to be doing a marathon that you will determine what I play, okay? How does it work? So here's how it's going to go down. We're going to chill right now for as long as we feel like. There's no pressure here to start or stop. We're just going to hang out for a while, talk, enjoy each other's company, see what you guys want to chat about, enjoy the Seahawks festivities.
Burger.
And then when we get started here, what we're going to do is polling all day long, both in the YouTube and the Kick chats. And the way that it works is you could do four different options. In
he is so fucking dumb. He is so fucking... At least he caught himself there. But he's aware he caught himself. Oh my god.
Both in the YouTube and the Kick chats. And the way that it works is you could do four different options in each...
He's so fucking incompetent.
Each poll. And what we will do is take 3 games out of all the games that we had talked about previously about playing, and one that will just get live from the stream chat. So, for example, here's some of the games that we've talked about possibly checking out today for the first time on stream. Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Return of Obra Dinn, Trepang 2, Curiosity, which is the cutesy kitty platformer game, Pacific Drift, the horror driving game, that's a really weird combination, Total Chaos, Adventures of Elliot, which has a demo, and the game's coming out later this year, DayZ, which is actually on Game Pass, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, a game that you guys have kind of talked about for years and years, Iron Lung, the game that right now is getting tons of notoriety because of the very popular movie by Markiplier, Fears to Fathom, which is a horror series, kind of an anthology where each game's different. So far, I've played 2 of those, but there's like 3 more, so we can check those out. And Deadlock, the new game from Valve, that's invite only, but I have the invite. Okay, I've installed and everything. Like, we're ready to go if we want to play that. So those are the games that basically before today we came up with. So what we'll be doing is polling 3 of those, plus we'll get a game from chat, right? We'll talk about it and say, hey, this or that, and we'll toss and we'll vote and poll. Since I'm streaming all day, starting now, all the way through like, probably like 9, 10 p.m., it's going to be a lot of gameplay today, all right? Now, there's going to be hangout, too. Like, there's going to be a nice chill vibe and everything. We got drinks, which I'm going to show you in a second, too. But for the most part, today is about having a good time, relaxing, enjoying each other's company, and checking out new games.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Okay, so I'm excited for that. I hope that you guys are too. And the thing is, usually when I do a marathon, there's a theme. Okay, whether it's a holiday, like, oh, it's Halloween, it's Christmas, or my birthday month, which is coming up in April, we'll have the birthday celebration marathon. Or sometimes we do special events, like, oh, the Mega Man marathon, or Rage-a-thon, or something like that. In this case, we just didn't really have a set idea of what the marathon should be, hence the thumbnail. If you're looking at this stream on YouTube right now, you look at the thumbnail, you're like, it's me, looking like I'm from Vice City, right? But on one side, we got hearts and stuff for Valentine's Day, and on the other side, you got the NFL, like an arena, like the Super Bowl. Well, there's a lot going on in February, right? But particularly, I didn't really have a theme for the marathon. I just wanted to hang out with you guys all day and try to, just enjoy games and figure out maybe some new ones for the streams. So I said, you know what? Let's just smash everything together, like really an amalgamation of everything. So today we're celebrating Valentine's Day. We're celebrating the Super Bowl and the Seahawks. We're celebrating games as a whole. In general, we're just here to have a good time. No matter what reason you're here, it's still going to be fun, I think, okay? Exactly. It's Super Valentine's Bowl Gaming Day. Exactly right. So there you go. All right, so now the story behind the jerseys, okay? I have 3 of these. This one is a Carolina Panthers jersey, although you might notice there's no Carolina Panthers symbol on the arm. What gives, right? I also have one that's a, actually, I think I have 2 that are LA Raiders jerseys.
Who fucking cares?
Although I don't even remember when I bought them if they were the LA Raiders at the time. Are they the Oakland? Wait a minute. What are they now? Are they the LA Raiders or the Oakland Raiders? What are they right now? I don't even know what the team is. See how out of touch I am with American football? I don't even know what...
You're trying your best to fucking make money off of it. You're trying your fucking best. Like, you're pretending to care about American football so you can make bank. Even though you don't give a shit about fucking football.
The team is right now. What are they? The Las Vegas Raiders? What? Is that real? They were the Oakland Raiders back then. They're seriously the Las Vegas Raiders. I had no idea that they went to Vegas. For real? This is the first I've heard of this. You see that I don't pay attention. So, okay. So now they're the Las Vegas Raiders, all right? But anyway, I have 3 different jerseys of the NFL that
he is snorting a lot today.
I bought back in the day, early 2000s. So this is an early 2000s jersey. It's like 25 years old, no lie. And first of all, it looks brand new, doesn't it? Because I almost never wear it. I only wear it for special occasions and things. As a YouTuber, I usually have worn this if we do like a Super Bowl themed event, which we've done a couple of times before, or just for fun, just for a silly thing. Like sometimes in Madden, I'm playing a Madden game or something like that, I would wear one of the jerseys, okay? But why did I actually have these jerseys? Well, way back in the day, I used to be a competitive Street Fighter player, okay? Now, back then, the community was way smaller than the fighting game community is today, and people would always like get together online and talk in chat rooms and on shoryuken.com forums, and everyone had an online persona, right? So everyone knew me as DSP or Darkside Phil, all right? But the thing is, unless you meet me in person, how would you ever know who I am, right? So you might go to a tournament and people want to meet me or hang out with me or just call me out for a match or whatever it is.
Challenge you to a fucking fight in the parking lot. Please, Jah, don't hit me. I'm an alcoholic.
But if you don't know who the guy is, how could you do that, right? So I had an idea, and I said, I think what I should do, I'll buy a few jerseys, okay? And I will actually customize the jersey so people will know that it's me. And so I spent some money, and I went out and I got these customized jerseys, as you'll see. It says Darkside on the back. I put my name on there, right? So people would know that it was me. Here, I'll turn around fully. Okay. So, then when
That was such an awkward fucking 360. Why can't you not just like turn around like on the spot? Like he had to do a fucking 360, which involved him like swaying to the side. Like how?
I put my name on there.
So why is it not possible for him to just stand up and turn around?
Right? So people would know that it was me. Here, I'll turn around fully.
I'll turn around fully, and then like it walks off the fucking screen, so you can't know if I can see it properly. And then he's like, oh, let me angle myself. So awkward that the microphone's in the fucking way. But Phil, have you explained 86? What about 86, Phil? What about 86? You weren't born 86, for fuck's sake. What about 86?
Okay. So, then when I was at the tournament, obviously the guy whose back says Darkside must be Darkside Phil, right? So that's why I bought them. And you might say, well, why did you get the particular jerseys that you got? Did you really like the Carolina Panthers, or did you really like the Raiders back then? No. I wasn't into American football back then either. Basically, I just wanted something that had a color scheme that I liked. So my favorite color was black, blue. I like those colors. So basically, I just got things that were colored to color schemes that I like. And to this day, I love this color scheme. I like Carolina Panthers. I think this is an excellent color scheme, don't you? It's like grayish silver with blue and black and all that.
Cares?
So the thing is, the Raiders jerseys are more generic. One is black and white, and one is black and gray. Okay, so that's kind of generic. Looks good. This one, I love the color scheme, but it has Carolina Panthers on the arm. And you might say, well, how is that not on there? Because, I mean, this is how old this is, all right? This is a truthful story. I've told it before. My mother, who knows how to do, like, work with clothing, she sewed an entire custom-made armband over these, covering the Carolina Panthers symbols so that you can't see them. And it looks like it's the real arm of the clothing, doesn't it? It totally does. But it's not. She made this custom so that it would cover the Carolina Panthers logos on the arm. That's how old this shit is. When I was in my, like, 20 years old, my mother so...
Yeah. Cringe. Very cringe. I mean... yeah. That is Phil telling a truthful story. For once, Phil is telling the truth. Although, to be fair, he probably knows he wouldn't get away with lying, but yeah. But it was his mother at the time. It was his mom. Yeah, it was actually Linda.
Sewed custom arms on this jersey for me so I could go to Street Fighter tournaments and people would know who I was but wouldn't say, oh, you're a Panthers fan. So there you go. Pretty silly, right? So I still have these to this day, and what the hell? When I do special events, I'll wear them. So I'm wearing this one now. Later
explain a number.
Today, I'll do a wardrobe swap like I do during my Christmas marathon. And I switch out silly holiday sweaters and stuff. I'll do a wardrobe swap to the white and black one. And then for the end of the marathon, I'll probably go black and gray. So I'll wear all three of them over the course.
Like Phil was born in, like, what, 82 or 83? Like, so him having an 86 doesn't make any sense.
The day, as long as you guys remind me, because I might forget, especially because I'm going to be drinking today, which I'll show you in a sec. So, yeah, it should be pretty fun. And yeah, she combed my hair back then. Absolutely, she did. Every day. I woke up, the first thing my mom did is she combed my hair for me. Exactly. That lore is completely true.
Yeah, you want a reminder? Hold on. Wait. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I've got you covered here. I've got you fucking covered here, okay? Let's fucking find the clip here. Hold on a second. How do I fucking find it, you know? Two seconds. Let me see if I can fucking find this shit. How do I... Oh, fuck. What's the easiest way to find this, though? I'm trying to fucking find this. I'm trying to find it. I think I found it. Okay. Here we go. Wait a second. Shush. Silence, bad man. Let's just rewind this again, okay? So let's just make sure. From Phil's own mouth, okay? From Phil's own mouth, here is the lore of his mother combing his hair.
Whoa. Holy shit, look at that. That's gotta take hours of work to do your hair like that. How do you even do it like that?
We'll just let him get to it.
A fucking suction pump?
We'll let him get to it.
To make each individual spot? They look like little beehives, like fucking insects are gonna come out of or something. That's fucking insane. Yeah, if I grew up my hair and I did a side part, it would look like that too. Actually, it looks kind of like my side burns. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect.
Where's the part where he talks about his mother combing his hair? Is it here?
Alright, this is kind of close. Again, if I had a side part. Why are they all side parts? I just realized everyone is a side part like that. I guess Disney really likes side parts for some reason. This one at least shows off my tremendous forehead. Like this one you can see how bulbous my forehead is, so I think I'm gonna go with that one. Eye color, of course, is nice baby blue.
Wait. Where's the story of his mother fucking combing his hair? Hold on. Wait a fucking second. I'm going to get to the bottom of this shit. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's before this. Okay, my bad. It's before this, okay? I went too far forward. That's my bad. We need to go back. Hack. But I found it.
Where is it? Hairstyle. Here we go. Color. What the fuck? Ooh, come on, dark hair. I have dark colored hair. We'll go with there we go. That's good. We need the right hairstyle. Let's find it. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Actually, if I combed my hair to a side comb, that's exactly how my hair would look with a side comb. Because that's how I used to look when I was in elementary school. My mom used to comb my hair like that. But actually, the truth is, that's why my hairline is much less on one side than the other. Because all the way until I was like maybe 16, 17 years old, my mom always did my hair like that. So because she always parted the hair there, it actually fucked up my hairline. And that's why, right, that's exactly where my part was, right where my hairline's fucked up. You see? So...
Now that is Phil, in his own words, describing how his mother used to comb his hair until he was 16 or 17 years old. Right from kindergarten all the way up until he's a 16 or 17-year-old boy. Yeah. Started at kindergarten, ended when he was like 17 years of age. That is not detractors. Try to take things out of context. Those are literally Phil's own fucking words. One more time, just in case there's any confusion over the fucking subject.
Combed my hair to a side comb, that's exactly how my hair would look with a side comb. Because that's how I used to look when I was in elementary school. My mom used to comb my hair like that. But actually, the truth is, that's why my hairline is much less on one side than the other, because all the way until I was like maybe 16, 17 years old, my mom always did my hair like that. So because she always parted the hair there, it actually fucked up my hairline. And that's why, right, that's exactly where my part was, right where my hairline's fucked up, you see? So...
Yeah, so there we go. Nothing out of context there whatsoever, okay? Nothing, no. You cannot say anything's out of context when Phil admits that his mother combed his hair until he was 17 years of age.
My Christmas marathon, I switch out silly holiday sweaters and stuff. I'll do a wardrobe swap to the white and black one, and then for the end of the marathon, I'll probably go black and gray. So I'll wear all three of them over the course of the day, as long as you guys remind me, because I might forget, especially because I'm going to be drinking today, which I'll show you in a sec. So, yeah, it should be pretty fun. And yeah, she combed my hair back then. Absolutely, she did. Every day. I woke up, the first thing my mom did is she combed my hair for me. Exactly. That lore is completely true. Anyway.
Came from you, Phil, so we align, or what? But literally, we used your words against yourself here.
So, good stuff, right? And I hope that you guys are going to be around to chill with me today. And it should be a fun time. I can't wait to play a whole bunch of games and just relax and have a good time with you. There will be food. I have no idea what. I've been trying to figure this out with my wife, and we've come to no conclusion. I had some ideas, but she's not interested in those. She had some ideas. I was like, I don't feel like that. We're just going to end up ordering something during the course of the day to eat. It's not DSP tries it or anything like that. It's just going to be at some point I want to eat. So we're going to order some, you know, food or whatever. And there you go. So, I received a $1 tip from Ava Cowboy Fan to start off today's support for the marathon. And he says, I don't know how the suggestions will work, but I'm suggesting Digimon Storytime Stranger Demo. Do you want me to just put this on the list? Because he's asked 5,000 times. All right. The Digimon Storytime Demo. Okay. I got it in the list now, Ava Cowboy Fan. Rest assured, it will be considered. It will be in the polling for today for one of the games to be played.
So, people think Ava Cowboy Fan is Derek. Make of that what you will.
Campaigning for me to play this game ever since it came out in the fall. So now you have a chance that perhaps today we will check it out, okay? Thank you, Ava Cowboy Fan, for our first contribution of the day. So,
Burger.
Just like with that last Christmas marathon, okay? It's not like it used to be. There's no goals or anything. It's not like, oh, if Phil hits a certain level of support, he'll take a shot and he'll do a wardrobe swap or we'll do this game. No, we're not doing those anymore. We phased out goals entirely. And definitely for marathons, this eases things up a lot better for me. The Christmas marathon was so good because I was just able to relax and pace myself with things like drinking and not have to worry about, oh no, we're going to hit a goal or we hit a certain amount, now I got to take 5 shots, or oh, we didn't take any shots. We don't have to worry about that crap at all. Instead, we just relax and chill. It'd be great to get support for the stream. If you do support the stream, I'm going to give you a shout out. Notably, usually during marathons is a time when quite a lot of people will support my content, okay? There's a new animation for a $100 contribution. We haven't seen it yet this month. I mean, we're only a week into the month, but we haven't seen it at all. Today might be a great day to see it. It is themed particularly towards today, actually. So, yeah, a special animation for a $100 contribution if someone so chooses. But hey, I don't make a living off of ginormous contributions. It's about everyone chipping in a little bit and saying, hey, I like your content. Here you go. Here's a buck, or, you know, here's a $5 or whatever. And that's how it works. So today, contributions would be greatly appreciated. Anything that you guys can contribute, thank you so very much in advance. Can't wait to shout you out and give you credit where credit is due. There'll be animations, obviously, for Valentine's Day, for the Super Bowl, and all the gaming animations as well today. Good stuff coming up, I hope. And I hope that you guys are ready to chill with Phil all day long. It should be a great one, okay? So, now to the booze, which is what we're all waiting for, right? Here it is. It's full of gin, like my idiot detractors always say. No, there's no booze in here. This is just filtered water. What? Luna Moth King says the jersey you're wearing helped me pick the Panthers as my team about 3 years ago when I started watching the NFL. So you watched one of my Super Bowl marathons that I actually did a few years ago, and you saw me wear this jersey. There you go.
Who fucking cares?
Let's see here. So, to the booze. So first off, I bought a couple of things specifically for this marathon. I bought some, like, cocktails. So let me show you what I got. So first off, I have a whiskey sour cocktail. Okay, I haven't tried these yet, so I don't know what they taste like. All I did was open them, so I didn't have to remove.
It's a good job it feels like a former alcoholic, right? I think otherwise he might fucking, you know, go back to his alcoholic ways, you know? Sick. I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 fucking times. There is no fucking way Phil Burnell has ever been an alcoholic. He was just some stupid idiot who drank too much sometimes, ran his fucking mouth, and regretted running his fucking mouth. He did not have an alcohol dependency. He was just a fucking drunk, rich idiot who spent too much time drinking alcohol. There is a fucking difference between the fucking two, Phil. Alcoholics have a dependency on alcohol, where they feel like they actually cannot fucking get through the fucking day without consuming fucking alcohol. That is fucking being an alcoholic. Not just fucking drinking too much, you fucking said something stupid on the fucking internet. Now you had someone threaten to fucking beat you the fuck up or whatever.
The labels here in my studio. So whiskey sour cocktail, Bullet is the brand. I think Bullet is a decent brand of whiskey, is it not? And it says, made with Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey with lemon juice and a touch of honey. It's about 25% alcoholic volume, okay? So I've never tried this yet. Curious what it smells like, because I only took the label off. Let's see. The bottle looks like rat poison. Well, how'd you know? Let's see. Oh, definitely lemon. There's a very strong citrus, but also sweet, so it makes sense. Yeah. And of course, I definitely smell whiskey in there too. Okay, that's interesting. So this will be a lighter, sweeter flavor and with a little bit of just like a citrus twist to it. Okay. Here we are. And then another cocktail that I bought is a different kind. This one's just called an Old Fashioned. Now, I was under the impression that an Old Fashioned had a whole bunch of ingredients in it, but according to this is simply Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey with orange bitters. Like, that's it. I've never had orange bitters before, so I don't know if they're like strong orange flavor or not.
An Old Fashioned as a cocktail is a pretty straightforward cocktail as well. There's not a lot to it. Yeah.
This one's strong. This one is 37% alcoholic volume, so it's almost straight whiskey. Okay, let's see what this one smells like. Really? Shock says that's going to be disgusting. Do you think so? Wow, it just smells like pure whiskey. Because, oh no, I do smell a little bit of something in there, but it doesn't smell like orange at all. It smells like something else. Because it's not straight. I definitely smell like a different ingredient. Maybe it's the orange bitters. I've never had orange bitters, so I don't know what that's like. So we have that stuff to try today. And that, it says to enjoy over ice, but I don't have a refrigerator or a freezer in here. So I'm just going to have it, straight. Just have, a little drink of it, sip of it here on my...
Why not just fucking go down and get ice when you're ready to fucking drink it? Like, you don't have like fucking... Like, oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
My little, glass. Now, I have other things too. I still have Cutwaters that we were drinking at the end of last year when I was doing my truck sim streams. So if you remember, I have the White Russian and I also have the Mai Tai, and I love both of those. They both taste really, really good. So I'm going to have some of those. Those are strong. Each can of Cutwater has like 2 shots in it. So it's a pretty strong drink. I'll definitely have some of those today. I also have some alcoholic seltzers that we were drinking of various different flavors. I have all 4 flavors available. And there's some drinks that my wife had gotten back in the summer, and we never really drank through them. It's like cocktail in a can. So those are like have different fruity flavors too. So I have like all of these different kinds of cocktails to drink at my own pace over the course of the day. In addition, I still got the liquor from Christmas, which is the peppermint liquor. So if I want like a shot of something, I just can have some of that. Okay, but I don't have all that in here. All I have in here right now are these whiskey cocktails. I'll probably start having one soon, just have a sip or two and see what they're like. And then over the course of the day, I'll probably be heading downstairs and grabbing a few of these things out of my fridge. So that'll be fun. And again, I only drink during marathons, and or if there's like a special playthrough or something like that. Longest time we were doing truck sim, and I was drinking every truck sim stream, but we don't do that anymore. So
why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Really now, this is the only time that I drink is during these marathons again. So it should be fun, just have a little buzz and try a whole bunch of different games with all of you today. Shout out to Princess Luna, who has gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Princess Luna, for the gifted membership to get that started today. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's say hello to everyone who's here today. Good morning to Harvard Foam. What the hell is a foam minoxidil? Probably a stupid meme, I'm sure. Let's see. Lord Humongous, Cabal, War and Peace, Rose Diamonds, Hand Tapping, Chris, good morning. H. Moyer, how are you? King Michael, good to see you. Kevin, good to see you. Dab Hands, how are you? Grandmaster Scrub is here. What's up? Murky Rodney, Pringles fan. Moses is here. Gabriel the Blessed, good morning. Stuart, good morning. Actually, I take it back. It just turned to afternoon. So good afternoon. Lots of everyone. LG Power Gaming. JP Solid. On the kick side, who do we got today? We have Power Augmentation, Dr. Doser, Cormath, Starboy, Turkey Infused Pasta, there you go. Scroll up the screen. Based World Unlimited. Adjourn for the night. These are totally not socks, most of these names, by the way. They're all legit people, I'm sure. Netcode's Evil Twin. Rowdy Rodney Trotter. Ohm's Law. Who else? Many more. Tons of people. Does Auto Chick, what's up? How y'all doing? Brandonson, how are you? All right, so welcome everyone to the stream, and welcome to a nice chill one. What I'd like to do is just hang out with you guys for a little bit, and after we hang out for a little bit, we'll probably set up for the first poll to see what game we'll start with. Likely today what we'll do is we'll play 1 to 2 games, then I'll take a break, and then I'll come back, and we'll play a few more games, and then probably food will arrive, and then a few more games, we'll keep going. It's going to be a fun, chill day of a variety of games here on the stream, okay? Cool. So, first of all, how's everyone doing? Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to get everyone's honest opinions, okay? We're a month into 2026. We are doing things differently this year, okay? In a big way.
You have gotten worse because you are fucking asking for a lot more than usual. And you're fucking pretending that you've had some sort of bizarre fucking renaissance for your fucking content, when you've not really. All you're fucking doing is fucking showcasing yourself as a desperate wee fucking man-child who refuses to fucking downsize his fucking living situation and instead fucking ramp up the fucking begging to fucking force his poor audience and to fucking force themselves into bankruptcy just to fucking fund your lifestyle. So he's asking how many bingo cards are we doing today. I mean, we can do as many as we fucking feel like doing, like, if we win the first bingo card quickly, we can do a second bingo card, I don't mind that. Like, bingo, I mean, it's a Friday, you know what I mean? I'm not pay out tomorrow, you know what I mean? Because, oh, fuck it, bingo will last as long as it fucking lasts, you know what I mean? We'll just have fun. It's a marathon sort of thing for Phil, but okay. In fact, on that note, can you guys, I feel like I need alcohol for this. It's myself. I want to put my cold, so I have Guinness still, okay? But I want to put my glass in the freezer. I have a Guinness glass. It's a pint Guinness glass, but it's one of those kind of ice glasses where you put in the freezer so it keeps your fucking drink cold. So I want to put that in the freezer right now and get myself a drink, and that way I'll have Guinness ready later on. So, okay, you know. You guys, okay, you know, enjoy Otters. I'll be right back. I'm going to fucking put this glass in the freezer so it gets cold quickly, and then I can enjoy some Guinness later on. Enjoy the cute Otters. Give me 2 seconds.
Money kinesis. I have money kinesis. He got that. Money kinesis. He got that. Hypnosis. He got that. Money kinesis. Controlling all of you. Money kinesis. He got that pignosis. You know who the pig roach is. Notorious PEG. He got them bills lined up every single week. You know all these Hogans ain't for free. So swing by and tip me. Money kinesis. I have money kinesis. He got that. Money kinesis. He got that. Hypnosis. He got that. Money kinesis. He got that. Controlling all of you. Money kinesis. He got that. Hypnosis.
Pip, we get a big ups to Darcy DeFlo and add his song to the playlist. No. What is up, everyone? Hello, hello, and welcome. Only mic was on. It's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know.
Hello, hello, hello.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn up my neckphones. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What's up, Jamie? Yo, yo. Good to see you here today.
Alrighty, I'm back. I got myself a wee drink. So for now, I'm on the very soft drinks, you know. I got myself some orange squash. It feels weird calling it orange squash, you know. I know, I mean, it is a squash. It's like orange squash, but we call it Diluting juice. We just sort of, I'm drinking orange juice, you know, Diluting orange. Yeah. So, but yeah, I've got my glass in the freezer. My special Guinness ice glass. I've got that in the fucking freezer. So hopefully it won't take too long to get nice and fucking super chill. And then I'll fucking get a Guinness poured into that bad boy after I'm done with my fucking orange. So there we go. I'm ready for some. I've got a feeling that Phil is going to force my hand and make me drink fucking alcohol today. So there we go. A gin and orange, a lemon squash, and a scotch and water. I know that. I know exactly what that is. Hold on a fucking second. I don't care if I can derail. I know exactly what you're fucking doing there. Oh, that poor order. I didn't get fulfilled until the very end, that order. I know exactly what that fucking order is. I know exactly what this is. Oh, yeah, hold on.
Ah, good evening, Mr. Waring.
A gin and orange, a lemon squash, and a scotch and water, please.
Certainly.
Is there any part of the room you would like us to keep away from?
Oh.
We'll be over there, then.
You can't take any risks nowadays, I'm afraid.
No, well,
Wait for it, there's more.
Thank you very much, Your Lordship. Oh, God bless it. Yes, I'm just talking to Lord Melbury, dear.
A gin and orange, a lemon squash, and a scotch and water.
I do apologise. I was just talking to
Yes, I'll be off in a few moments, you know.
It's really silly.
Basil!
I'm talking to Lord Melbury!
Gin and orange, a lemon squash, and a scotch and water.
All right, all.
Basil? A gin and orange, lemon squash, and a scotch and water, please! Right!
And that was it, yeah. So, I saw that order. And I recognised it straight away. That's the order from Faulty Towers. Then I fucking, they wanted fucking 3 drinks and Basil kept getting fucking distracted by the fucking the fake lord. So there we go. Oh, yeah, there you go. Faulty Towers are so fucking good. Faulty Towers are so fucking good. It's mad it was only 12 episodes, you know what I mean? But it's probably the right thing to fucking do, but yeah, it's so good. You're thinking only fools. I mean, understandable. That's another classic British comedy, to be fair, as well. But there you go. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I know that. I know exactly what that fucking order is. Oh, hell. But I mean, Fawlty Towers was before my time. So Fawlty Towers is older than I am, okay? But the beat, so it used to fucking, they used to fucking show it on TV though, when, like, they also, they re-air these things sometimes also, so yeah. So me and my sister loved watching this shit, you know, when we were kids, because even though it wasn't, obviously, it wasn't like fresh at the time, but they would keep re-airing these fucking classic shows, and it's fucking fantastic. It's in the test of time, it's stood the test of time, you know. So, it's so fucking good, yeah. Fawlty Towers is so fucking good. Anyway, let's get back to bingo, shall we? Nice derail there, thanks to the fucking drink order, you know.
Basically jumping around playing various different games that normally I would have skipped or never paid attention to. Okay? And FYI, I think that having the flexibility of jumping around and being able to play indie games on the fly, investigate other new games that maybe I normally wouldn't have played and give it a try, and if it doesn't work, moving on, I think that it's been working. Okay? Admittedly, there's a couple of situations that have disappointed me, notably. You know, the whole situation with Call of Duty. Because I felt like the reason that maybe me playing Call of Duty this year wasn't entertaining was because I was sucking at it so badly. You know, I was. Like, admittedly, I could not get into it. I was just losing nonstop. I couldn't win in Call of Duty whenever I played. So I invested a lot of money and time into updating my setup to the point where now I had really good controls, no input delay, surround sound, and I started keeping ass in Call of Duty, and nobody cared. Everyone was like, we don't like Call of Duty. I'm like, son of a bitch. I really thought it was because I sucked, and now I don't suck. I'm doing well, and people still don't care. Okay? But outside of that, all right, I feel like some of the stuff that we have done this year, a lot of the indies in this first month that we've played have actually been quite fun, and I'm happy that we checked them out, because outside of that, we may have found ourselves just stuck playing lengthy AAA games and getting bored, you know, doing ginormous streams of a game that half the audience is like, I don't like this, you know? Instead, we kind of jump around. And, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Notably with games like Sharks and Minnows, Terminator 2, Do You Know Fate, those are games that are short and sweet, but we're really enjoying them. Can't wait to get back to them. A game like RimWorld, where I never even knew what it was, and I really gave it a shot in January, has stuck and been an ongoing fun playthrough, right? On the flip side of that, some games such as Quarantine Zone, maybe right now this horror or...
What was the name? That's also faulty. So you're talking about this? That is John Cleese, Basil Fawlty, Spoon, because like... so yeah. Oh god, that was a good one as well. So he thought he was he thought the guy was a hotel inspector, so he was being super duper nice to him. It turns out he was not the hotel inspector, but he was actually somebody who fucking sold spoons. So that's kind of why he said fucking he looked pissed off at a guy because he's actually fucking putting on his nice guy hotel act for a guy, but it was wasted on him because he wasn't a hotel inspector. Oh yeah, so same show, Fawlty Towers, you know. I'd recommend binge watching them all. No, the guy wasn't a con man. It's just that Basil understood. Basil misunderstood the the drinks order one that you just saw before. The Lord was the con man. So, because that's what I'm saying, he didn't fucking get the drink order sorted in time because he kept trying to fucking suck up to the guy who's a fucking lord, so he wasn't really a lord, though he was a con man. And that's why drinks were, you know, yeah, so that was a con man. Oh, for God's sake, there's so many good ones. Guys, binge watch 40 Towers if you haven't done this already. I mean, you won't regret it. You will not regret binge watching 40 Towers. Just trust me in that one. Anyway, let's get on with bingo.
Or a Hellmark that we're playing. These are the kind of games that maybe 1 or 2 streams, it's good. And then after that, you're like, all right, whatever, we've seen it, move on, right? 5 in a row, that's concerning. But that's the good thing about what I'm doing this year, is that I'm jumping around and I'm having a good time with these games. And I never would have done that before. I never would have even given these games the time of day. So I would like your honest opinions on how you think this year's going so far with the first month and my change in attitude of how I'm covering stuff. Because really, the reasons why I didn't do this in the past is twofold. Number one, I didn't have a gaming PC that had access to all of these games. Notably, almost all the games that we've tried out are PC games, right? They're not on consoles. So really, I wouldn't have had a chance to play them back, when I was a console gamer. So that's factor one. And factor two, quite frankly, is money. I didn't used to be able to jump around and buy new games all the time. Now I can get whatever I want. So those are the two situations that have definitely improved and changed for the better. So what's your guys' opinions on all of this? Let's see.
Phil, you've always had money though. But you have made 6 figures per year for the last 18 years. Money has never... no. So you receiving money has been a problem. Your financial management has been a problem. And that's not the fans' fault, that's not the detractors' fault, that's entirely your fault. You know? Like, you need to fucking manage your finances better. It's as simple as that, Phil. You need to fucking do a better job of fucking owning up to shit and managing your financial situation better. I'll tell you this as well. This is something, maybe it's, I don't know, like, it's like, it's something that I'm fucking starting to appreciate more and more as I get older myself. Especially ever since, you know, I'll say, ever since November, I've been actually living, like, I've been flying solo for the first time, living by myself. And yeah, also, I still see a lot of my partner and all, you know, which is all nice. I mean, but I'm actually, as I'm saying, no, I'm living myself. So it means, like, you got to actually pay more attention to how you budget properly, you know what I mean? And make sure things are, you know, are properly fucking allocated and all shit. Phil, you'd think Phil, for all his fucking attention to detail, for loving to stick to schedules, whatever, would fucking actually probably schedule his fucking payments and shit out properly as well. The way he fucking just pisses away money, though, makes you think otherwise. Because he's got some addiction to fucking spending and shopping or whatever, you know what I mean? For fuck's sake, it's just fucking crazy. But yeah, Phil, it's just like, it's not your audience's fucking fault that you are so piss poor at managing your money, and it's not their responsibility to give you more when you fucking spend more.
Kevin says, honestly, I think it's a good job. Perhaps one of your better years so far. Narwhal Gaming says, this song reminds me of the villagers dancing before sacrifice to the volcano. Well, there you go. Pineapple on pizza. 1,000,000%. That's a game that I never would have experienced or played previously. Yeah, it's only 10 minutes long, but man, I'm gonna remember that game, and it's a notable game, right? It's like resonates with me, like, holy shit, what a weird game. But I'm glad I played it because it was such a unique experience. Murky Rodney says, I think the year's going great. Try Marvel Rivals again. I wouldn't be opposed to playing Marvel Rivals again to give it a try today if you guys wanted me to, but it just didn't work when it came out. Like, people hated it and said it was boring. Would I try the Neo 3 demo? No. Tub. So we've already discussed, I have no interest whatsoever in these Souls-like games anymore. They're just boring to me. Like, no exaggeration, I would be bored to tears playing Neo 3. I played Neo 1 and 2. Neo 1 was alright. Neo 2, I got through it. Everyone thought it was boring. I don't want to play Neo 3. I just don't. I have no desire to play the game.
You seem to be getting a lot of people, though, telling you to play the game. So, just saying. Well, here we go. Sonny is now saying we are 1 hour behind DSP. We're almost an hour behind DSP. How much do you think DSP has been whaled out on? Place bets now. Oh, here we go. So Phil is currently, as of this moment, at 12:08. Phil's on $4. Wow. And an hour from now, I am going to say, I don't know. Like, I'm going to say it's still in double digits. Well, technically, it's not even in double digits now. It's only in single digits. But I'm going to say like $35. Emma's going for 187. That's a fucking. You pulled a 187. But yeah, so there we go. 187. You're guessing. I'm guessing like 35. You know. So but there you go. But so, I wonder if who's going to be fucking right or wrong in this situation.
Abhan says, trying lots of games worries me. I like to see games finished. Lots of indies probably won't be mixed with games like Dragon Quest VII still not being appreciated. Thank God Resident Evil 9 is coming. Well, here's the thing. You're right. And this is kind of the double-edged sword, all right? You get to see a lot more game. You get to see more variety. There's going to be more silly moments where we play something and something funny and crazy happens that I normally would have missed because I wouldn't have played these games. But at the same time, these games are short, and we're going to end up beating them in a couple of streams, or after a couple of streams, you've seen everything about the game.
Oh, is it in between that? So it's $77 apparently. I mean, I wasn't too far off in double digits. It's still double digits in. 77. How much of that though was fake? Did any fake anonymous tips come in by any chance?
That's notable, like Quarantine Zone. There was absolutely no reason to continue playing it after the 6 hours we had played. It was going to be more of the same till the end, and it wasn't going to be super entertaining anymore, so why are we going to play another 10 hours of the same thing and get bored, right? So I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, isn't it more about the quality of what I
just realised as well, I completely forgot about it, you know. When Methbear tipped me earlier on, I completely forgot to add it as a free space, because that was a £5 tip. I do apologise. I was so confused and wanted to talk about the fucking issue you saw about, like the licensee stuff. I completely forgot the tip earlier on that Methbear gave us a free space. I do apologise for that, guys. I'm sorry. So as I said, we have 4 free spaces, not free. My bad.
What I'm putting out, right? Necessarily than like the subject matter. And what I mean by that is, wouldn't I rather jump around and play a more bigger variety of games and everything is fun to watch and play, rather than I only play 5 games, but we're all bored of them after 2 streams, but I'm sticking with them because I committed to playing them. And the thing is, that's what I used to do. Like, no exaggeration, that's what I used to do. And people got tired of that formula. They told me that I was a dinosaur, that no one's doing long Let's Plays like this anymore. Only for big, notable games does anyone even really play these things to the end anymore. And I'm basically shooting myself in the foot, sticking with this old school, outdated formula. Chris MJ, 10 months as a supporter. Thank you so much to Chris MJ. I appreciate you and your ongoing support of the channel. Thank you so very much, Chris. Okay. Let's see. No, Rich, I didn't. He says, did you see this game, Another Eden Begins, by people who make Chrono Trigger, and it looks very similar? No. I don't know anything about this game. Is it out? Are you trying to nominate it for today? I don't know anything about it. It was like Chrono Trigger. You know I would love it. let's see here. Gex says it would be cool to see you play Ico one day. Yeah, I played Shadow of the Colossus twice, and I played The Last Guardian, but I never played the original game in that series, Ico. Not to say that they're actually like a connected series, but you know what I'm saying? Same style of game, same game dev. I never played the original. I'd be down for that someday. Okay. Well, Darth Revan, then I guess, yeah, goodbye. He says, oh, I have no desire to watch you if you're not going to try the Neo 3 demo. Does the title of the stream say the Neo 3 demo stream? I have no desire to play it, so goodbye. Have a good day, I guess. I don't even know why you had to say that publicly. You could have just left.
Jesus, they're letting you know. Like, there's somebody, you wanted feedback. You were asking for feedback. Someone's giving you feedback. Are you going to fucking play this hotly this game? You have had multiple people. Ow, just fucking bash my fucking finger in my. Ow, that fucking hurt. I'm fucking flailing my arms and annoyance here, and I fucking hurt my finger. Damn, I am wounded, Nana. But you are literally asking your audience for feedback, Phil. They're giving you feedback. You've had multiple requests from people to play Neo 3. And you said no, but you've had multiple people requesting this game. There seems to be demand for it from your audience. And the fact you're saying you don't fucking want to play it or are interested in fucking playing it, yeah, you had no desire to fucking play it. They're just telling you, okay, well, my feedback is I'm not interested in fucking staying around. If you're not going to fucking play this game, I want you to fucking play. So don't act all fucking butthurt because someone's choosing to fucking take their interest, their engagement, their attendance elsewhere. Because you're not fucking, you know, accept their feedback.
Okay. LG Power Gaming says it feels like your videos and streams exist in a different world from other streamers. It can be really hard to compare. I'm not sure where this is headed. It's early to tell. Yeah, like, to be honest, I am very different, okay? I do feel like I am completely different. I'm isolated from others. Why? Because I've been around longer. I definitely have a unique situation with the people who follow me and are talking about me constantly. I can't do a lot.
No, you fucking don't. Every single content creator, especially fucking moderately sized ones, you know what I mean, will have a fucking fair share of attention, both positive and negative. Asbun Gold, for example, will have a fair share of fucking trolls having a go at him. You know what I mean? Naturally, every single streamer, every single content creator who are fucking have some audience will have their critics as well as their fans. Your situation is in no fucking way unique, Phil. Stop pretending. How are you different from Asbun Gold? But tell me, how are you different from Asbun Gold in terms of how the audience fucking criticises you sometimes? Because Asbun Gold has a lot of critics himself. But he doesn't fucking stop and shut down and derail his entire content to address it, though. You know? That's the one thing you can't fucking handle, Phil. You can't just fucking let go of the fact that people criticise you. You have to bring it up and pretend it doesn't bother you when it clearly fucking doesn't bother you.
A lot of the stuff that others do because, sadly, I have these people who stalk me and mess with me, so I can't do like multiplayer events and stuff like that. It's different. It 100% is different, right? But I want to be different. I don't want to be the same as every other creator who chases the same bag and acts exactly the same and tries to copy each other and do the same shit. I would much rather be myself, be a unique guy who's putting out unique content, having fun, chilling with the audience every day, doing a variety of stuff, jumping around from fun thing to fun thing. And, you know, there will be things this year that absolutely will stick. For example, like was just brought up, Resident Evil 9, you know I'm playing that start to finish. Even if it's not that good, I still want to see it through. It's a major release. It's something that everyone wants to see, including me. I love the Resident Evil series. So I absolutely will be playing that one, you know, in its entirety. And there's going to be many games like that this year. You know, it might not be every single game, but I would much rather, now that I have the opportunity to do this, give each game a shot and see what's good, rather than only bet on certain things. Does that make sense? Like, what I used to do is pick and choose certain ones and kind of put all my bets in, or all my eggs in one basket, you know, hedge all my bets on 1 or 2 games. But then if those games ended up not working out, I was kind of shocked because I'm already playing them for like 2-3 months, right? How many times did Like a Dragon did this happen? Yo, Yakuza series. or a lengthy playthrough, we get stuck with it. It was good for the first 10-15 hours, and people get bored, but I'm still playing it at hour 40, and everyone's yelling at me, why am I doing it, right? So I don't want to be like that anymore. I want to be able to move around and adjust on the fly and do things differently, and I feel like so far this year we've done that, and I think that basically it speaks for itself. When I'm doing a stream of random games and people are coming and hanging out and engaging and supporting and having a great time, it means I'm doing the right stuff. I mean, honestly, what failed the most recently? Call of Duty. All the indie stuff and the new stuff I'm trying is working. It's Call of Duty that flopped. Of all games, the biggest AAA game that every year is a huge dynamo, that's the one that people don't want to see. It's the little stuff that people want. Okay. Let's see. I got a lot of shout-outs to do here. Someone tipped $2 talking about Neo 3. I don't care. Thanks for $2. I mean, I'm going to be honest. There's this contrarian attitude toward me that it gets tiring, okay? And what I mean by that is, just because DSP decides he really doesn't want to do something and he outright expresses his reasonings why, now I have to get a giant group of people who all want to get me to do what I don't want to do. So, for example, I said, let's play Code Vein. Let's try the beta. We tried it. The game was boring as dirt, and everyone said, don't play it, so I stopped playing it. Then all of a sudden, I said I wasn't going to play the game, and everyone's like, oh, you got to play it. It has anime boobs in it. And I'm like, what? Like, that's a pretty stupid reason to want me to play the game when I've played the beta and you guys didn't like it. And then for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, everyone campaigned Code Vein, Code Vein, Code Vein. I said, no, I don't want to play it. This is stupid. Okay? But everyone still bugs me about it to this day. Then we had, what was the next one? Because there's always something. Stellar Blade was one. Stellar Blade, you gotta play Stellar Blade. I looked at it, I'm like, I don't see anything in this game that looks interesting to me. It looks pretty boring and generic, to be honest, with the gameplay and everything. Finally, I tried it. Guess what? I didn't like it. Just like I said I wasn't gonna like it. All right? As a gamer, I have a prerogative to decide what I'm interested in and what I'm not. If there's something I'm not interested in, I'm not going to play it. So, for example, right now, if you said, we really want you to do a playthrough of Madden, I would say, no, I'm not interested in playing an NFL sports game. That's boring to me. I don't find entertainment value in that because I don't like it. I'm not going to play it. Doesn't matter how many times you bother me about playing Madden, I'm still not playing Madden. All right? But what happens is it gets annoying because then you keep bothering me about it, and I told you outright a million times I'm not doing it. So you got to get it through your head. I know sometimes you have a thick head. I do too. I get it. I'm stubborn too. DSP's not playing Neo 3. He has zero interest in it. Under no circumstances is he playing it. Stop asking. Now it's just going to get annoying if you keep asking me. I'm just going to start, having to take action. And you don't want me taking action. That's right.
Asks for feedback. Gets feedback. Criticizes feedback.
Okay. So, here we go. We've got Roy with the $2 super chat. Is this going to be a full archive stream? Oh, you mean am I going to have the stream be one long video? I didn't think about that. I could, but the problem is when I have the background music playing, sometimes I'll get hit with a claim and then I have to get that claim cleared up after the fact, and it could take a few days. I am going to...
Who cares? Who cares, though?
Break it up as individual videos for sure, but I may keep it as an archive stream too, since it is technically a marathon. Sometimes I do that.
So you're double dipping. You want to double dip then? Wow.
To think about that. I'm not sure, actually, Roy. Why? Do you enjoy watching the marathons as an archive stream? Because some people do, I think. They like seeing it in its entirety and jumping around. Roy did a $5 super chat. A lot of people think they are an airline, and he says a lot of people think they're an airline. They need to announce their departure. Yeah, I know. Like, did it really matter that this guy said he came for Neo 3 and he's leaving? No one cares. I already said I'm not playing it, so goodbye. Thank you to Funky Monkey for a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Late appreciation for your Hellmark gameplay. It was a fun stream. Here's to a great marathon. Thank you. So you liked Hellmark. I personally liked Hellmark. I did. And the problem was, I'll be honest, some idiot started the viewbot on YouTube during it. So we went from like 150 viewers and shot up to over 300. I'm like, I know that's not legit. 200 people didn't just show up out of nowhere. So I couldn't really tell how many people were watching. That's frustrating because, as you know, when I'm playing a new game, I try to judge it on attendance, engagement, and support. I can tell you this, the engagement was great. People actually were really talking about the game and interested in it and invested in what was going to happen. They were reacting to some of the scares and stuff. So that worked fine. Support-wise, it did okay. It did like just under $100. But hey, if you're saying you liked it and this is support for it, I appreciate that. I even said that. I said, if you are watching me play something after the fact, like let's say you couldn't be there for Dragon Quest VII yesterday, but you really like the game and you want to let me know that you want to see it and you'll support it in the long run, you could come by today and do a contribution and say, hey, I like Dragon Quest, please stick with it. Same thing here. So I'm going to take this as some support for Hellmark to say that you would like to see more of it, and I appreciate that because I'm trying to get that feedback. Did people like it or not? That is going to be a challenge, especially when I'm doing so many indie games. I realize that people can't necessarily show up to the one stream maybe that I'm doing of it. So when I'm trying to test and see if something works for the schedule, it's going to be more challenging. It's something that I got to get used to, okay?
Burger.
Thank you for the $10. Ava Cowboy Fan did a $2 super chat support for Digimon. Hopefully more down the line. Thank you to Ava Cowboy Fan. And then there was a $5 super chat from Mozzie who says, hey, have a great marathon today. Thank you, Mozzie. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Listen to these beautiful vocals in the music right now. Wow. That's me singing, actually. That's my natural singing voice. That's funny. There you go. Okay. Let's see here. The Fifth Down says, what if Neo 3 were to get the most support? I thought this was a business. It is, but I'm also not going to do things that I just don't like. In truth, like I said, there's many factors involved. Okay, the three factors that are on your side are how many people show up, how engaging a playthrough or game is, and the level of support that I receive. But there's also got to be stuff on my side. Like, if I absolutely atrociously hate something, I'm likely not going to play it or continue with it. In the case of Neo 3, it's not that I hate Neo, but I've been there, done that. I've already played the first two. The second one didn't even work. People didn't like the playthrough and said it was boring. So why am I going to buy and play the next one? Like, what? I'd be an idiot. I'd actually be like, it would be going against all my rational thought in my head to play the one which the third in a series and the last one didn't even really work. Why would I play the next one? Because everyone's yelling at me? No, I'm not stupid. This happens all the time. People always, like I said, people are contrarians. What people do is they wait for me to put my foot down about something just to say I did the wrong thing and yell at me about it endlessly. And this has happened with many games in the past, and then when I cave, it doesn't work. I played Stellar Blade. It sucked, and it didn't work as a playthrough, and everyone complained. I tried Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and it sucked, and it didn't work as a playthrough, and everyone complained. So what am I going to waste my time on? I have a precedent established. I'm not going to waste time on stuff I know won't work. I'm not stupid. Okay? People might want to act like I'm stupid, but I'm way smarter than those people, you see?
Who fucking cares?
Okay. Ava Cowboy Fan did a $2.50 tip. Here's support for adding potentially Zero Escape down the line. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I know you're interested in me playing Zero Escape as well, which apparently is very similar to Danganronpa, at least from what we watched when we watched that trailer. It seemed like it was Danganronpa, did it not? I thought it was, and people were like, no, this is actually the new series that they came out with after Danganronpa, those same game developers. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool. Well, thank you all for the early support. I appreciate that. Kevin says, sometimes people think the customer's always right, but they're not. It's not even a factor of that. It's that there's a vocal group of people who just want to say I'm wrong no matter what. And I know that's who's talking about Neo 3, and I don't care about those people. I just don't. Am I going to play Dusk Bloods? Ask Genesis Gaming SWE. I'm interested in it. It's from FromSoft. It's a Switch exclusive. It's supposed to play like Bloodborne. I mean, why wouldn't I be interested, right? The only thing that I'm nervous about is the multiplayer aspect, because let's be honest, the multiplayer stuff in most Souls games from FromSoft isn't very good. But they did put out Night Rain, and that was all right, I guess. So I guess there's some hope for that, right? Hardboard, no, I'm not playing Call of Duty anymore. I've given it enough chances. Like, I played Call of Duty when it was new, and then I brought it back a second time, and then I upgraded my setup and I brought it back, and then I upgraded my setup again and I brought it back again. None of those times is it successful. It always flops, and everyone says it's boring. They don't want to watch it, despite the fact that Call of Duty has been a huge success in my content before. It just looks like this year it's a dud. I don't know what else to say. I've tried it so many times. I enjoy playing it, but I'm not going to play it if people aren't going to want to see it. So I'm done with Call of Duty. We'll have to wait till October, November when the new one comes out, give that one a day one honest shot, and go from there, okay? Let's see here. Hold on. I will say this, I'm very happy I can drop stuff now. When I clear my throat, if I have to snort, if I have to do this disgusting stuff, I'm actually muting it. And it's great because now I don't think it's nearly as annoying. Like, sometimes I've been watching back my own content to listen and see how it sounds, and I think it sounds way better now that I'm editing that crap out. So, you know, good stuff. Again, that's a suggestion people made all these years. They said, why don't you have a drop button? So that if you need to cough, if you need to clear your throat, like this, you can just block it out for a quarter second, and we don't have to hear it. And the answer was always, well, number one, because you shouldn't be bothered by it. You know, I would always try to justify, like, well, Howard Stern belches on the microphone all the time, right? And then it's funny because, like always...
You seriously going back to Howard Stern? He was your fucking excuse when you fucking wanted to make jokes about Nazis and killing Jews in space or whatever. I mean, Howard Stern can say those jokes, why can't I? Oh, for God's sake, because it's a professional thing to fucking do. Howard Stern can basically get away with it because they're so fucking famous. You know what I mean? Like, when you achieve a certain level of fame, you can somewhat get away with getting away with some certain body functions happening on your content. You know what I mean? You're nowhere near and will never ever be near those levels of fucking fame and popularity where people just accept as a part of your fucking thing. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong, people expect it to happen these days. But the fact that you didn't care what your audience endured from you, like, you had no consideration for your audience for the longest fucking time. It just highlights just how little you really care about your audience's fucking experience, and you only fucking care about the fucking bottom line, getting money from them.
You know, I'm a stubborn jerk, right? And then I listen to people ask for this for years and years, and then finally I try it. I'm like, it sounds way better. People were right all along. Of course you were. You were right all along. You told me to do this. I was like, no, I refuse to do it because I'm a stubborn jerk. And then I do it. I'm like, this sounds way better. Like, why didn't I do that to begin with, right? So now I have it. Now that I have this Roland Bridgecast interface, I can easily mute the mic whenever I need to.
I don't have a Roland Bridgecast interface. And yet, do you guys ever hear my fucking bodily functions filter its way down the fucking microphone into your fucking ears? No. So I don't burp. I'm not much of a fucking burper. I am a very farty person though. I will admit, I do tend to fucking be a farty boy sometimes, you know. And but don't worry, I never do that shit on microphone though. You know what I mean? Cause why? Cause I always fucking try and make sure I don't pass down my disgusting body functions down the fucking microphone. Because I don't want to fucking put you guys through that sort of fucking horrible experience. You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking traumatize you bastards. I somewhat care for your fucking well-being, you know?
Like that right there, and it just sounds better. So I will do better and better and better at this the more that I get used to having it. I'm not really used to having it yet, but I'm trying to get better, and I will do my best to, you know, mute, unmute when it's appropriate. So thank you to everyone who stuck it to me over the years and told me to implement it. I've now implemented it for the better, and I hope that things are sounding better.
It only took you fucking 17 fucking years or something, Phil. What, you want, a fucking medal? You were wrong the whole fucking time. You don't. You owe apologies. You owe a lot of fucking apologies to fucking people.
For you guys, okay? Got some shout outs to do. I saw people are nominating games. Give me a sec. Let me do some shout outs, okay? I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So the villain, EXE with a $5 super chat says, how was Dragon Quest 7? So here's the deal with Dragon Quest 7. Let me give you my initial thoughts, okay? The graphics are great. To see a game in the Akira Toriyama art style, but in 4K resolution, 120 frames per second, it looks absolutely gorgeous. The lighting and everything, the world is really well designed. I love the fact that they took a 2D game and literally turned it into a 3D game like this. It looks sick, okay? The soundtrack, again, they took the original soundtrack and they upped it like 10 notches, full orchestral soundtrack. Everything sounds amazing, okay? The gameplay. Well, herein lies the rub. When you're playing a classic JRPG that they've turned into a modern game, they're not going to rewrite the whole game, right? It's going to be the same basic story, the same basic pacing, etc. So here's what happened. The game has a slow intro. It took 2 hours of this narrative to get to the point where you even do combat. So immediately, those who are basically how can I say? They're adrenaline junkies, and they want to see the game right away, and they want to see what the gameplay loop's going to be like. They were saying, oh, this is boring. Why is it taking so long? It's boring. And I was like, you know, I can't disagree with you. The pacing could be better, but this is a game that's 20 years old. And all they did was they gave it a big facelift to make it look like a modern game, but they're not going to rewrite the story, so you have to kind of put up with that slow narrative at the beginning. Once we got into the first dungeon, and we started to see the gameplay elements, how the party's working together, right? One person's using offensive magic, one person is using offensive skills with their blade, another person is buffing and healing. The game got a lot better, but it took 2 hours to get to that. So some people just tap out and say, we're going to leave because it's boring. And there's nothing I could really do about that, okay? I would say the next stream of Dragon Quest VII that we're going to do, I think it's Monday, is going to be a much better one, because now we're going right to a dungeon. There's going to be exploration, combat of the first boss of the game. I am playing it on the harder difficulty. I upped the difficulty purposefully because I know I'm really good at turn-based RPGs, and likely to play it on the standard difficulty, it might be too easy. And then people started complaining. See, I can't win. People always say, we wish that Phil would play on a harder difficulty to be more challenging and more entertaining. So I do so, and then people say, wow, this is going to be boring because the fights are going to take too long. And I'm like, I can't win. If I played it on standard, it's too easy. If I played it on hard, the fights take too long. So no matter, again, another case, no matter what Darkside Phil does, he did the wrong thing, right? I got to get used to that, right? But in general, I liked it. I had a good time with it. The people who like JRPGs also had a good time with it. I hope that people will continue to show up and engage and support it because I like it. I want to do this as a playthrough, okay? I do. I really do. And I hope that people will give it a chance. If you were bored in the first 2 hours, I assure you the game will be better now. We're past that. Now there's combat all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first 2 hours don't have it. The rest of the game is combat. So I hope you'll come back for it when we play it again. I think it's Monday is the next stream. I personally liked it. Reddit Drama Queen, our first sub of the day. Thanks for the sub over on Kick. Yes. I love it. I love being a part of all the Reddit drama every day. They love talking about Darkside Phil. It's amazing, isn't it? They really have lives. Okay. I received a $2 tip. So this person says, you said you didn't like extraction shooters, but you had fun with Arc Raiders. That's correct. I didn't know. Here's the truth. I didn't know what extraction shooters were. I had only been told. And then when I actually played it, it kind of clicked and I understood what it is. Okay? You didn't like Baldur's Gate 3, but it's one of your best playthroughs. I don't agree with that, actually. I don't think it's one of my best playthroughs. It's my longest playthrough. I don't think it's one of my best at all. I think it's okay. It's fun to see me play that style of game because I usually wouldn't. But to be honest, remember what I said at the end? I said, I don't think I would play a game that's this long again.
So, is that really for you to determine, Phil? If your audience are telling you that they love seeing this, and they thought it was one of the best things you've fucking done, is that really... You don't agree with it, which is fair enough, but it does... So, what matters more? The audience's opinion on something or yours? You know? I think the audience's fucking take is far more important. Personally, you know?
It just doesn't work. I have to have my audience watch this for 4 months. It just doesn't work. It's too lengthy. You know what I mean? So,
Wait, what do you mean it didn't work? You got $100 per stream playing the fucking thing, and that's because you fucking demanded $100 per stream playing the fucking thing.
Disagree with you there. And by the way, the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough tanked the channel. All the engagement fell off for months and months, and I really had to fight to bring it back for like 2 months. So, as much as you say, oh, it's my best playthrough, completely disagree there, especially from a business-wise standpoint. It didn't make sense. You hated on Minecraft, but it turned out to be one of your longest playthroughs. That's true. That I will admit. I dumped on Minecraft for a long time. Again, not having played it. So I would say the extraction shooter / Arc Raider situation and the Minecraft situation are very similar, where I didn't have a full understanding of what the games were, but then once I finally tried them, I ended up really liking them. Okay? So now, they say to get to the end of their tip message, so what's the harm in trying Neo 3 and dumping it if it fails? I know what Neo 3 is. I played Neo 1 and 2. I understand what Neo 3 is. That's the difference here. I didn't know what an extraction shooter was until I tried, and then I said, oh, I like this. I didn't know what Minecraft was. I just hated on it blindly. When I finally tried it, I was like, oh, I ended up liking it. I know what Neo 3 is. This is the third in a trilogy. I've played the first 2 games. There's a complete distinct difference between the two. Okay.
A counterpoint to that would be thus. Phil claims he liked the first Neo game, but he didn't like the second Neo game. Why do you like the first game? And why is the third game not going to be like the first game? He claims he liked the first game. So, why is he convinced the third game's not going to do well? When he seemingly enjoyed the first game?
Oh, there's 500 kicks from Definitely Not French. They said, why not do paid member streams? That would keep out all the detractors and let real fans hang out positively. So first off, let me get this on the leaderboard before I forget.
Oh, this is the one big bag right here.
First off, I'm trying to understand what you mean when you say paid member streams. On YouTube, you can do paid member streams, meaning you can create a stream that only shows for your paid members, okay? You can actually set it up that way, that they have to be a paid member to even access the stream. No one else can have access to it, okay?
And to be fair, I have contemplated doing this myself, and it's like, I might do this myself in the near future. At some point, you know what I mean? Just because I want to try and do more for members. I'm always trying to think what more can I do for members, and this sort of thing I think would also be one good, you know, because I can also play. I mean, I hope I do play some games, on my own free time, which I wouldn't mind sharing with people as well if they wanted to see me fucking play games. Like, yeah, fucking, like, whether it's Hitman or fucking Rocket League or whatever, or fucking anything else, you know. So, but yeah. But yeah, Phil won't do this because of the Argentinian memberships. So that's why I won't do it.
Okay. I'm not aware of that capability on Kick, right? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think that you can do that on Kick. I don't think there's like a paid subscriber only. There's subscriber only chat, but there's not subscriber only view of the stream, right? So number one, I would be cutting out a big portion of my audience if I did that, because the Kick viewers would not be able to see the members only streams at all. Okay, it's kind of unfair to the Kick viewers. That's number one. Number two, there's already the ability to get memberships on YouTube for a penny. We've already talked about this. This is the VPN exploit that has not been fixed. So I'll tell you right now, here's what would happen, right? I would announce we're doing a special members-only event. Become a member today to see it, and immediately my detractors would come and give 700 fake memberships to people who would all get into the event for free. Therefore, completely negating the idea of the event, and it wouldn't do anything for anyone. So
counterpoint, Phil. Anytime, so whether they get into the event for free, what do you think gifted memberships are, Phil? Whether it uses the Argentinian currency or whether it uses a fucking pound or a dollar, like every single gifted membership is people receiving the membership for free from one person gifting them. You know what I'm saying? So that argument doesn't make much sense to me, Phil. It's like you're upset that some of your members didn't have to pay for that because someone else fucking did.
Oh, sadly, no, I can't do members only streams. Sad. Same thing with Patreon. Like many years ago, okay? Many years ago. When I started Patreon, it was like 2015, I think, actually. That's how long ago it was, right? I wanted to do stuff on Patreon that maybe would make sense. Like we could do exclusive content, we could do special streams or whatever. And my detractors literally said, here's what we're going to do, Phil, because we don't want you to succeed. We'll have one person pay for the Patreon membership. Say it's $5 a month, right? We'll have one person pay. We will immediately rebroadcast and or rip all of the exclusive content and paste it all over the internet. We don't care about the legal repercussions. We'll just do it because we want you to fail. So I'm not able to do anything like other content creators. We were already talking about that earlier, that sadly Darkside Phil doesn't have the freedom to really do what other content creators do, simply because, you know, these people are just mentally ill and they think that it's okay to just break the law to hurt me. So what am I going to do, right? So I can't do it and it sucks, but it is what it is. I would like to have special stuff. I can't have what everybody else gets. It's stupid, right? Okay. All right.
There are quite a lot of content creators out there, by the way, who do have like early access or Patreon members. You know? There are channels that are bigger than Phil and channels that are smaller than Phil that do provide early access special for Patreon members. It is definitely possible to do this. Phil is just too fucking lazy to fucking incorporate it. Plus, that's not his content anyway because he's always been live and on demand, so that sort of shit be wasted on Phil. You know what I mean? He's like, there's no point in him doing it. He'd have to change his entire business structure and model. Nah, he's too fucking lazy. As far as just turn the stream on and demand money.
Let's see here. Yes, I heard this. So 7-Star Samurai says, did you hear the news? This broke this morning. HBO has recruited Craig Mazin. You know the guy who's running the Last of Us TV show? Wow, that's really a good idea. They recruited him to now make a Baldur's Gate TV show that's based on the events of Baldur's Gate 3 and after. Okay? So once this news hit, immediately journalists reached out to Larian Studios, you know, the people who made Baldur's Gate 3, and said, are you guys involved with this at all? Because we thought if you were involved that we would have heard about it before, like you would have said something. And they're like, we have no involvement whatsoever. We didn't even know this was happening. This is completely unbeknownst to us. So get this, they're going to take the characters and the lore that Larian created to make Baldur's Gate 3, and they're just going to make a TV show based on it with no involvement from the original people who made the game.
Is that legal? Wait, wouldn't Larian Studios own like some intellectual property for the characters they created and the worlds they created and all that shit? That sounds a bit... It's probably a lot more to it, but you can't just fucking say, hey, that's an interesting character, that's mine now. Like, no, hold on. No, there must be some more to it, surely. There must be some, especially with the game developers themselves. They did not retain the rights to the fucking, like, the intellectual property or some pish. Like, it's the fact that they're not even aware, isn't that their property though? Like, the Larian Studios, I assume, own the IP. That's my assumption anyway, that they'd fucking own the IP. So how the fuck would it not be aware that HBO are doing something with their IP? You know, that confuses me. Massively.
Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? I bet that show's gonna come out great. Anyway.
A negative cunt.
Let's continue. That's correct. Theodore says, you also didn't like the Five Nights at Freddy's games? Then when you actually tried them in the marathon, you liked them. You're right. Again, it seems like to me, this is why I want to approach things very differently this year, okay? I always used to make excuses, right, of why I wouldn't try something new or different. And now that I'm actually trying the stuff that's new or different, right? I'm trying indie games. I'm doing different stuff. It's working. Like, it's legitimately working. The games are getting some attention on my channel. I'm getting support for playing them. I'm like, oh, so I don't just have to sit here and play the same AAA game on the 40th stream. Instead, I could just have a night where we just do random games and it works. I mean, color me, you know, shocked that games like Sharks and Minnows or Terminator 2D are doing well. But they are. They're doing really well. The streams are doing great. RimWorld, I looked at that game, RimWorld, and I was like, dude, this game looks like a Flash game from the mid-2000s. It still does. I still think it does. This looks like a Newgrounds video from back in the day.
Oh, you hold a goddamn gun to RimWorld's head every single stream before you start. You fucking tell your audience, support the stream or the game dies. Don't fucking pretend you're fucking so madly in love with fucking RimWorld when you're going to fucking drop that game the fucking second it has of support. It's only in double digits. Don't even fucking pretend you fucking like that game.
But now I'm playing it and people are like, no, we love this. And, you know, that's awesome that people are coming by and hanging out and supporting different kinds of content that normally I never would have played. I really like that. I do. I'm liking mixing it up and not just doing the same games every day and doing the same playthroughs that are a million parts. You know what I mean? Yes, that's true. I'm a dunce. Cool. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile. He's a racist. One Buff Weed did a $2 super chat, says still interested in this interview. Well, I remember that a few days ago you came in super chat and said, would I consider an interview? I said, yeah. And that was where we left it. Like, did you contact me? I don't think you did because I didn't hear from you. Or if you did, it hit my spam and I never saw it. Did you email me or did you DM me on X? Like, how did you try to contact me because I didn't hear from you? I don't even know who you are. Here's what I'll say. If you're interested in talking about an interview, please either email me at darksidephil@hotmail.com. Don't put any links in the email because that will flag it for spam, by the way. Or DM me on X at @theycallmedSP and we can talk. Okay? Cool. The dude fired by Keen. This guy was fired by Keemstar. Okay. I mean, that's neither here nor there. I know nothing about that. All right, what was it? CHMF. Yes, we have a games list. We're not yet there, you know, to the point where we're voting for games yet for today. We're just chilling right now, which is fun. By the way, great conversation for the first hour. Thank you guys. But we will begin with polling for our first game and see what it's going to be. Okay? All right, Yimra, thank you for $5. Yimra says, RimWorld mentioned, money received. Thank you so much, Yimra, for $5. And One Buff Weed did another $2 super chat says, I'll email you now. Okay. Now, I'll be busy all day. I'm going to be drinking and playing games, so please be aware I probably am not responding today, but I'll try to give it a look, perhaps over my day off tomorrow.
No, if anyone else fucking took what me, Phil's going to fucking try and claim that he's busy all day, I won't be able to respond for like fucking maybe 10 hours, if not until tomorrow. When the shoe's on the other foot, Phil complains that someone takes that fucking long to respond to him.
Cool.
Yeah, but Sonic, he said million a couple of times. I mean, sadly, it's not on the board today, but Phil has said million at least a couple of times today already. So there we go. And One Buff Weeb is Voldemorted from the LCU. So, like, yeah. Like, I love how Keemstar's still trying to fucking hype up Lolcow Live like it's some sort of fucking relevant fucking thing. It's not. It's not, okay? The harder he fucking tries, the more nobody fucking cares. They're trying to hype up the other day on Twitter. I was like, hey, one of these hosts is gonna go. And it's like, who the fuck are these guys? Like, what the fuck is that all about? You know, like, what? Who? It's a who's who of fucking nobody. And we're meant to fucking care that one of them's gonna get fucking fired by Keemstar. Like, who the fuck cares? I don't even know who these fucking clowns are, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? Lolcow Live is a failure, in my opinion. It's not taken off like Keemstar hoped it fucking would. It had some moments with Boogie and Wings, you know what I mean? And it had the little fighting competitions. At the start of it, seemed done okay with those two, you know what I mean? But let's be real here. It fucking fizzled out very fucking quickly. And nobody really fucking cares that much about it anymore, it seems. That's just my take, though. That's just my take.
Really? Cabal says, One Buff Weeb worked in the LCU, and he kept getting chucked between shows because he couldn't work with anyone. It's just so wild. Like, I don't pay any attention to any of this. Literally, I've not seen a single second of anything on any of those Lolcow shows, except clips that were posted on, like, social media, or, like, when the Tito Casino were covering them, and I would maybe catch it when I was watching them, I would catch them covering it. But I literally, I know nothing of it. I have zero involvement, zero interest in that kind of content, so I'm completely unaware of any of it. I mean, how many people have gone in and out of that machine? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like 100, 200 people have been on those shows. Do any of them stay? Does any, besides Boogie, has anyone actually stayed on any of these shows? Even the staple cast of Wings and Boogie, Wings left. You know, like, is anyone around still on this content, or do they all just leave? One Buff Weave did a $5 super chat. He says, I did used to work for Keemstar. I quit because I got tired of being a freak in a circus. Independence is a lot better. Hallelujah. Exactly right. It's what I said. If you start working for Keemstar, you got to understand what's going to end up happening. You're stuck. You know, you're under his thumb. You're going to be wrapped up in all of his content. You got to do what he says. You know, for me, the reason that I never worked for Keemstar is very simple. Like I've said, if you start with the drama and you get heavily mixed up in it, that's it. You're drama for life. Like, you won't be able to make any more content. And me, I'm a guy who's always been gameplay, chill vibes in my audience. Yeah, early on in my existence, I was all about rage and drama. I've been out of that for a very long time, okay?
Shut the fuck up, you hypocritical piece of shit. What about the fucking Kino Casino arc? What about the fucking side-scroller shit? What about everything else? Even Ralph and all that crap? What the fuck are you talking about? You hypocritical piece of shit. That's the fucking delusions of grandeur is off the fucking charts here, for fuck's sake.
I don't want my life to become drama. I don't. I want to have fun vibes and chill times with my audience. What we're doing right now, this hour of content I just put out, is very relaxing and fun to me. And by the way, it's not harmful, right? I'm of the impression that this kind of drama content, sure, it gets attention, it gets views, and it makes money, but I feel like it's harmful. It's harmful to the people involved. It's harmful to human culture, just in particular. Like, I don't agree with the content. I think it's stupid. I don't find entertainment factor in having Boogie go on a show and say the N-word a bunch of times to get in trouble so he can be punished, and then he has to, like, spray paint his body or something, or get a tattoo on his face, or whatever the hell he's doing today for the millionth time. I don't find that, like, any kind of valuable entertainment. I actually think it's detrimental to human culture and existence that it happened. Do you see?
Whereas your fucking form of entertainment belongs to a fucking museum or something? Like, you think the fucking, like, you think your stream should be fucking broadcast in Times Square for the fucking masses to fucking consume? Fuck, you ain't... Local Live ain't much shit. But neither are you. I will agree, though, to a certain extent, that Phil was perhaps wise to not take Keemstar's offer. Because Keemstar does strike me as quite the... Like, let's say, if he's given you... Like, he's offered it... Remember, he offered $50,000 up front as a contract to Local Live. Like, here's 50k, Phil. Here you fucking go. But if you accept that contract, obviously, you know what I mean, then yes, he's going to think, okay, I gave this money. You owe me good content. You know what I mean? And Keemstar does strike me as a type of person who would be quite quick to remind you of your commitments to the money that he gave you. You know what I mean? So, you could argue Phil did quite well to play Keemstar how he did.
As opposed to, if I'm just sitting here doing a video game playthrough and it's entertaining and fun, anyone can watch that playthrough at any time moving forward in their lives, enjoy it at face value, and no one got hurt in the process, right? I just love that better, okay? So, it's very simple. That, you know, that's why I never wanted to be involved with that kind of content. So thank you, One Buff Weave, for another $5. I appreciate that. And, first off, I wish you the best. If you were involved with that stuff and you're out of it, good for you. And, you know, I'll check out your email later. Gex says, who knows, maybe you'll get discovered by another audience if you do an interview with this guy. Yeah, I don't know anything about this person. I don't know at all. I don't know if they're big or small. I don't know, you know, I have no clue. Listen to this. 6 Hybrid says, Lolcow Live showed up in my recommended yesterday. I decided to click on it and see what they're doing. There was a half-naked fat man in a bathtub covering himself with mustard. Now listen, I laugh. I laugh because at face value that sounds funny, but I would never want to click and watch that content. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I laugh at how pathetic that is. That, oh, that's valuable content to make money. No, it's not. It's fucking embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually very embarrassing to humanity as a whole that it exists. I wouldn't want to have anything to do with that content, you know? So, One Buff Weave with another $5. He says, people in the chat, you can have your opinions, but I know my truth. Many people try to act like they know someone else's life. Well, I know what that's like. Again, I don't know anything about you. I don't know anything about the situation. I'm just, you know, I'm just taking it at face value as I always tend to do. But, yeah, you know, it sounds like some people don't like you. Hey, welcome to the club. Welcome to my reality. Okay. Have I ever tried prune juice? I don't think I've ever drank prune juice. I had prune. When I was a kid, I liked prunes. I actually did like prunes. I thought they were tasty. A prune is what? Is a dehydrated plum? Much like how raisins are dehydrated grapes? I thought prunes were delicious when I was a kid. I haven't had one since I was a kid. But I think that they're good. I wonder if I would like them today, because that's something that I used to eat when I was a child, and I haven't had as an adult, and I wonder if I would like them as an adult.
Make
Brandon said I really don't want to know about that.
Stop.
He's telling me about things that Boogie did. I really don't want to hear about them. That's the less I know about it is the better my life is. Okay. Okay. Boo! Yeah, apparently chat hates one buff weeb. I don't know why. Again, I know nothing about the guy. I'm not gonna hate on him because I don't know anything about him.
I'm telling you right now, there's no fucking way the interview happens. Like, there's no reason, there's no... You think one buff weeb wants to talk to Phil about fucking gaming? Who's gonna fucking care about that? Even if it happens, who's gonna fucking watch that? It's not gonna watch that. No. This is all about trying to fucking... One buff weeb wants to fucking do what Keemstar couldn't. You know? And apparently we're in 49 likes. One more like, guys, we'll get 2 more free spaces. Which would mean we're 2 away from a full house. So I'm just saying, like, if we can get 50 likes, that'll be 2 more free spaces and we'll be 2 away. And apparently that's 50. According to Sides Welshman, we got 50. So there we go. 2 more free spaces right there. And of course, to celebrate getting 2 more free spaces, courtesy you guys liking the stream, we're going to celebrate with the Bubbles animation made by supremely talented Pixar Animations. Remember to keep an eye in the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Lock him up, Jasper. Good cat. Good stuff indeed. Now, so if I do win pretty quickly, I am tempted to try and do a second card, because Phil, apparently gameplay still hasn't begun for a long time, and Phil starts drinking just after 1 o'clock. Which is always somewhat interesting to fucking see, because he's like some sort of alien trying to consume alcohol, you know what I mean? So we could potentially try and do 2 full houses today if we do win this first card pretty quickly. But I'll let you guys be a judge of that.
Oh, I wanted to, before we even got into gaming, I wanted to at least try one of these. Should I try the whiskey sour cocktail? Or should I try the old-fashioned cocktail, guys? Let's try one. Which should I start with? What do you guys think? Whiskey sour or old-fashioned? What should I begin with? Wow, it's pretty 50-50 from what people are saying in chat. It's pretty split down the middle. No, I never made an old-fashioned myself, no. Years ago, I used to buy a mix that was just the mix, and I would add whiskey to it, and it was supposed to make an old-fashioned. But this does not smell anything like that. This smells really different. All right, let's try this. Oh, shit. I opened it and it splashed. That's not good. I don't want to get shit all over my office. Let me get a paper towel. Hold on. I really don't want to make a mess today here.
And let me guess here. He didn't break the seal again.
All right, let's try this. Oh, shit. I opened it and it splashed. That's not good. I don't want to get shit all over my office. Let me get a paper
I don't think the seal was broken there. I think he already had it open before.
towel. Hold on. I really don't want to make a mess today here. Why'd I have to goddamn splash?
Heaven fucking forbid you have to fucking clean up after yourself, you manky bastard.
Where'd it go? Don't get on any of my new equipment, please.
Slotty
It's a very expensive studio now. Can't be getting stuff disgustingly dirty, okay? Okay.
Does that mean you don't masturbate in there anymore, Phil?
Alright. So. Old fashioned is whiskey, sugar, and bitters. Oh, yeah? Very basic. Why am I so icked by making a mess? It's not that... Okay. It's not that that a mess is a big deal. I can clean it. But this is my setup, my professional place of work. I don't want to make this a mess. You know what I'm saying? It does. It bothers me. If I'm doing DSP tries it here and it makes a fucking mess on the desk, it pisses me off. Like, no, this is where I'm here all day, every day. I want to have a nice, clean, orderly place. Maybe that's just...
Clean up after yourself, you clotty bastard.
Me. But that's to me, it's my place of work. Let it be clean, you know? I don't want to have gross, sticky keyboard and, you know, gobs of dried whiskey all over the fucking place when I'm trying to do stuff that's, you know, it's gross. Okay, so. My first taste of old-fashioned bullet cocktail. Let's see if it's any good.
Drinking it now? I thought his first shot was like after one.
So I do appreciate that they actually did the and see how it's not a flat top on the bottle, but they have that little notch so you can put it in the glass. That way it doesn't spill everywhere. That's good. Okay. Have I thought about doing reward goals for marathons? No, we're not doing any reward goals or anything like that ever again. I'm completely liberated from that, and I'm happy for it. I don't...
We will see how long that lasts, Freddy boy.
Want to be rallying and saying, come on, let's hit the goal, let's do this.
Fuck off.
Thank you very much to Daniel Cannon for popping that 10-month bingo baddie mashup message saying begging is not a job. Well, very good point. It's a good point. It's a very good point indeed. So there we go. Begging is indeed not a job. So there we go. That's 2 memberships down. So thank you very much to Daniel for popping there 10 months as it done. Yeah, so that's so 3 more popped ones. We get a free space. Just
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
And so we've got another one. Big Dave 86 popping in 1 month saying I have nothing interesting to say. Hey, that's still something. The fact that you still had something to say is something. You had something to say though. It wasn't interesting, but you still had something to say, and you made your fucking voice very clear. So there we go. 2 more either new or renewed memberships, and we get another free space, which means we'll be 1 away from a full house. So there we go.
We can do this stunt. Those days are over. All right? Yeah, I used to do that stuff. Here, I'll tell you this. Once a year, that will come back for the Indivestance Day, when I will do those incremental goals. What was it? Every $50, I would put on either a hat or a vest, and that's it. Like, that's the one time a year that I'm going to do it. So if you want that kind of content, come back on, the Indivestance Day marathon, and that's when I'm going to do it. Outside of that, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. All right? Because I just want to chill. All right? It's like being a carnival barker trying to get, or a freaking auctioneer. All right, here for the hair, 20, 25, do I hear 30, do I have 30? Oh, we got 30, 35, 35 on the man in the back, and then 37, 37, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, go, sold to the man in the back. Can I just chill and play games? Rather than be an auctioneer? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so stupid. Okay. I was pretty good at that. It sounded pretty good, didn't it? All right, here we go. I'd be pretty good at doing that. All right, here we go. Let's try this.
You're fucking used to fucking asking for money anyway if you're a fucking audience, so it probably comes fucking natural to you, for fuck's sake.
Old fashioned. Let's see if it's any good.
Also, we got a free space courtesy of that last second beg. That was a beg, alright? And so yeah, we got another free space courtesy of that fucking beg as well. So we're 1 away from a full house as things stand. So 2 more either new or renewed memberships, I think, with 1 bingo. I think that's that's what happens.
That's pretty good.
No, it didn't make an old-fashioned on stream. The bottle, the bottle itself is an old-fashioned, but the whole bottle is old-fashioned. So he just poured one out for himself. Also, Bill's facial expressions consuming that was quite fucking bizarre, to say the least. You know?
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, thank you very much to Mercer for popping us in. Team of Bingo Baddies message and saying boom, boom indeed. We're 1 more away. 1 more of those, and we get to we get a full house effectively. One more person pops their membership message. Well, if you're currently a member and you have one of those to pop with 1 bingo, it'd be that easy. So there you go. If you're already a member, check whether you can fucking pop one of those fucking things like Mercer just did, like Big Dave done earlier, and Daniel Cannon as well, and Sonny did as well earlier on too. And we got the full house locked in already, and we could try and do a second bingo card after that as well. But Phil drinking this is all such a strange thing to fucking see. Like, look at his eyes more than anything else. Like here, like it's like he struggles here, and like it's like the expression he gets here, like he's not sure how to fucking react to this. You know? And it's like, okay, he drank it all, it's all gone poured down his gullet, and it's like, look at his face. It's like he's not sure how to consume this. Like, do I like this? Do I not like this? It's so fucking bizarre. And then, let me try and just swallow it down. Oh god. Oh my god. Well, yeah, he's drunk already. One sip of the old fashioned. He's drunk as a skunk already. My god.
That's pretty good. Oh, that's tasty. I really like that. So it is the straight whiskey, but it's got a little bit of a sweetness to it. And whatever this bitters is, I don't know, but it tastes good. That's delicious. Well, well, that was a good experiment. Now that's the stronger one. That's the 35% alcoholic volume. The whiskey sour is only like 25%, but it has more in it. It's supposed to be like sweet because it has honey in it and also lemon. So that could be good too. We'll have to see later. Oh, that's tasty. Good stuff. All right. Put an effect on the mic and do the auction voice. Okay.
We got 25 from the man in the back. Can I hear 30? Can I hear 30? Can I hear 30? Oh, we got 30 from the man over there in the straw hat. And then can I hear 35? We're going once with all 35
Make
of the man.
the bad man stop.
Okay. Very nice. No, I know that these are better over ice, but I'm not going to have ice in here all day. I'm not. So I'm just going to drink it room temperature. That's fine. I don't even know what that means. The villain says, did you ever do beef sets? What the hell is a beef set? No, I don't even know. I've never heard of that. A beef set?
A beef set? Bugger if I know.
I'm getting red from that one sip.
Hey, you better. Oh god, look at him fucking pout in his fucking face. Sonny saying we're ready to control the stream so we can jump anywhere. Oh, are you basically trying to say you're about to declare a full house? I mean, it's not much more to go for a full house, to be fair. It's just one. Either Phil says or does something here, and then also we have one more person pop the membership message. In fact, you might not have to do anything, Sonny. You know, if there's any members on stream that haven't popped a membership message, you could win bingo right now by doing it. I'm just saying. Let's see if Sonny can actually, you know, be spared having to say bingo for once. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't know. But yeah. I don't know, but Phil's fucking face here. He's been told he's gone red. He is. You're looking drunk already, Phil.
Not really. Not from one sip, I'm not getting
yes,
red.
really?
I likely will get red-faced later today as we continue and I drink more drinks. Like I said, those cut waters, ooh, those are good. Those cut waters taste great. It's 2 shots in a can, and you can drink the can fast. Like, oh man, it hits you. It's also getting hot in the office. So here we go again. It's probably like 60 degrees outside. It's 82 degrees in my office right now.
It's 58 degrees Fahrenheit, Phil. 14 degrees Celsius.
And it's going to continue to get hotter. It's only 50 okay, 57 outside. No, it says 59 now. So it's around 60 outside, it's 82 in the office, and it's, you know, what can you do?
Actually, Phil rounds up so he can not be wrong, basically.
There's nothing I can do about it. I don't want to keep my air conditioner in the window all year. I want to have fresh air. And in fact, it's supposed to cool down on Sunday. It's supposed to be very cool this week coming up. Clouds and rain all week, so I'll enjoy the nice cool air and everything.
Who fucking cares?
Once that hits. But we have stupid El Nino right now. So, again, it's 60 degrees outside. It's winter. Normal temperatures this time of year for us would be between 30 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 60 degrees in full sun outside. It's not supposed to be this. That's our spring. Yet it's February 6th. Spring's not for another 2 months. So, yeah, it just sucks. And it's funny because some people were like, well, central air would fix it. And I was thinking about it. I was like, no, it wouldn't. Central air, I wouldn't be able to turn on my central air. The rest of my house is cold. I'm serious. Like right now, if I open that door and I walk into the hallway, there's a 15-degree temperature differential. So it's probably like 70 in the...
And stream with the door open, so the colder air from out there filters into your office, and you can also have some of the hot air escape out there. Just stream with your door open then, Phil.
Hallway cold. Seriously. It's that much of a jump. The rest of the house is cool. Only this room is hot. And
oh, so open the door then.
That room too, because both of these rooms face the sun in the afternoon. So these 2 rooms heat up. The rest of the house is cooled down. So if I had central air, I wouldn't even turn it on. The rest of the house would be like an icebox. So really, the solution is keep the air conditioner in the window all year and use it every single day, which means literally never have fresh air in this room. Only ever have really stuffy, you know what I mean, air. It doesn't feel fresh and everything, and I don't want to do that. Well, Eddie says central air has dampers. It directs the air where you need to it only. You're right, but this is why I don't have central air. When I moved in here in 2014, I had an actual heater, air conditioning guy come to clean out my unit and then check, you know, my house. He cleaned out the unit, and I said, it doesn't cool any of the rooms, and it doesn't heat any of the rooms near the edge of my house. Can you check it out and tell me why? And he looked into it, and he said, when these houses were designed, which was the 1990s, okay, so we're talking a very long time ago, they were designed for a climate that doesn't exist anymore. Back then, it never got hot here. Okay, never. It was always cool or moderate, and then it would get cold in the winter, but it would never get hot in the summer, like ever. So we've had distinct climate change. So when the house was built, the ducts and things, the way that they're built, really the air only circulates around the center of the house. It barely reaches any of the edge rooms of the house. So my room, the room over there, the downstairs, there's a room that's the edge of the house. Those rooms, the air won't reach. And there's nothing you can do about that. That's just how they designed. They designed the house for heat retention so that you could keep heat in the winter, and you don't have to constantly pump your heating on all the time. You should keep the heat in. But outside of that, it's not good for air dispersal at all. And in order to fix that, like let's say he says you could get central air right now.
Fuck off.
Oh, Sonny's had enough. And has getting 1 membership, and that membership has gone to Ice Water. So there you go. Ice Water, make sure you thank Sonny for giving you a membership there. And we've won bingo there. There we go. That's our 5th either new or renewed member of the stream, so I get a free space courtesy of that. So I was asking me to press the button, please, okay?
I mean, it's terrible. All this hands were all over the place. You were like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
Good stuff, indeed. So there you go. Better press the button as well for Sonic because they have a Scottish soundboard pass. But of course, we have one bingo. We have 9 free spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
There we go. Good stuff indeed. Now, I mean, okay, so I don't think we'll do a second bingo, but we will. I'll tell you what. We can just fucking consume some of the rest of this fucking show before we get into gameplay. Okay, so how about that? Okay, We'll check in. We'll watch this and fucking just watch live DSP. Also, we'll skip this fucking boring ass story though.
It do that. It up. Your distribution. Okay. It's now 20. You know. Should have running 24/7. World won't be exactly the same as it is. 40 grand. Damn. Well, I don't have 3,000 square feet. I want to say mine's like 1,800. I think.
Wait. Let's rewind this because it's 40 grand.
Doing what myself? The heating system in my house? I don't know anything about that. I certainly would be able to do that. Shock says, I redid all my ductwork and a new heater for a 3,000 square foot house. It cost me 40 grand. Damn. Well, I don't have 3,000 square feet. I want to say mine's like 1,800, I think. But yeah, I mean, there you go. Like I said, I was saying 20. How much you want to bet it would be like 25, 30 grand now? I almost guarantee it. It would be ridiculous. So it's something that I would like to do. But again, that's something that...
Wait. Why did the... Wait, hold on a second. What? I'm very confused there. And that's a good point as well. That's only 3 months' wages between you and your wife. A good point, exactly. Okay, whatever. We'll move on from this.
It's a big thing. It's a huge life thing. And my credit hopefully will be bouncing back in the next few years. I'll be able to actually like look into
years. Next few years. All this fucking got to do is just gonna have his audience give him $100,000 every single year for the next several fucking years, while he doesn't fucking financially spend stupidly again.
Doing stuff with my equity and stuff, and we'll go from there. But what can I do? Instead, I'm in the hot box. Excuse me.
So, what's the next talking point, Phil? Oh, you banned somebody. Cool.
It's not installed.
Stop talking about air conditioning. Boring. You're a boring bastard, Phil.
Davhan says, actually, the idea of an air conditioning unit you install in a window is foreign to us in the UK. We have nothing like that. Because you don't have heat, right? You just don't have the heat that you need it. Which is incredibly similar to how it was here. Like, it was actually so cool here that they never thought ever in their wildest dreams.
Will you please stop talking about your fucking poorly managed business into your tiny little shitey office? It's like, you chose to fucking stream there, Phil. You chose to live there. You chose to fucking have your office in that sort of room, whatever. This is entirely something that you have done yourself, of your own volition.
That they would need to have a house with central air.
Skip this.
Off
Skip
of this
that.
list. How many do we have? One.
Oh, I do the porn now.
Blah, 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 blah. Really? All right, Terraria. Well, someone just said, all right. By the way, Boom Arms, defeat DSP. Thank you for a gifted sub.
And Jeff, full disclosure, in the UK, like, if we have a hot day, usually we just fucking, like, we just deal with it. It's like, we'll have, like, if it's hot, we'll have fans, like desk fans or whatever, you know what I mean? If we're fucking in an office, for example, you know what I mean? And you need to have a desk fan, we'll just fucking cool down with a desk fan, or we'll have a cold drink. Speaking of which, actually, 2 seconds, actually, hold on, 2 seconds, I still have a freezer, my drink, my glass in the freezer. I'll have that after bingo, fuck it. I'll drink that after bingo, you know, fuck it, I'll do it afterwards. But yeah, but in the UK though, in really hot days, yes, we'll be hot, but we'll just like drink a cool drink to cool down, or have like a fan cool us down, you know what I mean? Our homes are, well, you know, we have double glazing, for example, you know what I mean? So it keeps the heat in. Our homes are designed to try and keep heating as best as fucking possible. I wouldn't open the window on a hot day. If there's no fucking breeze, there's no fucking point opening a fucking window. You know what I'm saying? You just have that hot air just filter in even more. Fuck that shit. But it's not a huge problem for UK because like we don't get a huge amount of like glorious weather anyway in the grand scheme of things. You know, usually it's quite cloudy, a bit wet as well sometimes, you know what I mean? So the sun's not a huge issue up here.
There you go. Do this one. I'm sorry. I got it.
There's a fucking poll there. First game today: Terraria, Marvel, Cosmic Invasion, Pacific Drift, or Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord.
Oh, Pacific Drive, not Drift. It's Pacific Drive. I'm sorry, guys. Shit, I gotta make the poll again. I'm sorry.
You fucking misspelled the fucking thing. You deleted the fucking poll.
I gotta make the poll again. I screwed it up.
Drunken idiot.
That's the wrong. I gave the wrong.
Drunken moron. Drunken buffoon.
I've dirt.
Blah 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 blah. So there's your options for the games. Who fucking cares?
Secret Rain did a $2 super chat says she was 98. Please add. She was 98? What the hell is that? Is that on Steam?
Old bastard!
Let's see.
Just
Risk
get
here,
this,
take
get this. Borden.
It's gonna win the poll.
Borden.
As I start the first game, right?
Borden.
So it's an insane amount of dialogue, and is it? If it's
Borden.
I don't think I'll be playing that one.
Borden.
It just starts skirting really dangerous waters where people.
Borden.
Yeah. Okay.
You're so boring, Phil.
No, I didn't download the games ahead of time because I have like 20 games in the rotation.
Oh my. Look, Phil's dabbing.
Kyle Denson tipped £1. Does anyone find it ironic that the two teams in the Super Bowl are affiliated with where Phil has lived or lives at? New England Patriots representing the New England states like Connecticut, of course.
There's certain minor degree of coincidence. Maybe coincidental more than anything else, you know what I mean? It'd be more different, it'd be different completely if it was like fucking, like the Connecticut have their own fucking football team. You know? I don't even know if Connecticut has their own football team. Like, what is the closest football team to Connecticut? I'm not very clued up on all American football teams, you know what I mean? So I know some, you know what I mean, but I don't know them all. So I'm not sure if Connecticut even has its own fucking football team or not, you know? Or the fucking Jets are technically a local team because it's kind of not too far away from, like, New York, you know? So, so they may not even have their own fucking team. But yeah, I mean, there is an element of coincidence, I'd say, you know what I mean? So, but Phil has no affiliation or appreciation for the Patriots, you know. He's rooting for the Seahawks because he's going to fucking pretend to be a Seahawk fan just because he now lives there. They're my team. I live there now. Who fucking cares, Phil? You're a fucking fake, fair weather pretend fan. You know what I mean? There's fucking load of bullshit. You know, nah, I don't like cunts like that. You know, it's like, you know, it's nice when okay, they're not really your team, Phil. You know what I mean? You're fucking pretending. Like, you're wearing a fucking, you know, like something, the Carolina Panthers fucking jersey. Well, pretending to be a fucking Seahawks fan just because you fucking live there now. You know, you don't give a shit about them. You don't watch the games. You don't fucking know any of the fucking players. You don't even fucking, you're not aware of anything about the fucking thing. Oh, for God's sake. Phil is rooting for a Bad Bunny because he likes guys like, oh, for God's sake, yeah. Phil won't even watch the fucking Super Bowl. He doesn't give a shit about it, you know? I don't actually, I quite enjoy watching Super Bowl sometimes, you know? It is the biggest event, you know, it's the biggest football game of the year, you know what I mean? Huge fucking draw, huge fucking audience, you know, it's got a worldwide fucking appeal. And just, sometimes the games are fucking solid, you know? The games are sometimes pretty fucking good. There was one a few years ago, which was quite an exciting one, where it went to overtime. It was like some amazing, wasn't it like one of, shit, what was it, man, you know? It was like, it's like one team was winning very comfortably. I think it was the Kansas City Chiefs were winning comfortably. And I think they were playing, what was Tom Brady's? Wasn't it Tom Brady's, like, what his last Super Bowl that he won? Like, and there was like some like crazy comeback at the end. It looked like they went down and out and just buried. And they fucking came back into it, and there was an incredible like catch. It was like some ridiculous catch where the guy caught it behind the guy's helmet and all that shit. It was the Falcons, that's what it was, the Falcons, yeah. So the Falcons played, Brady's team, which was, I can't actually remember fucking Brady's fucking team. What the fuck was that shit called? You know, his fucking team anyway. Aye, and they fucking, you know what I mean? So the incredible comeback in that Super Bowl, that was an incredible game. Because it looked like it was going one-way traffic, and it was just an incredible comeback right at the end. Although, so Brady's team is a Patriots, okay, there you go, so there you go. But I remember watching that and thinking, that was a hell of a fucking game, that's a hell of a fucking comeback. And it went to overtime, and that shit was crazy. That was entertainment for the neutral, that was how neutrals can enjoy, you know, the fucking Super Bowl. By watching that sort of comeback, I'm like, holy shit, man, I actually fucking came back into it. Anyway, it's good to watch sometimes for sure. So that's my take on it. Anyway, Phil's about to drink some more. Let's fucking see Phil drinking some more.
Okay. No, I didn't download the games ahead of time because I have like 20 games in the rotation. I'm not going to install them all. I'm going to download the games on the fly as we choose what I'm playing.
So you're not prepared, is what you're saying. Okay, Phil. Professional.
Okay.
Scratching your arse, are we, Phil?
Lars thinks that we should take Terraria
Wait a second.
in place.
Get your finger right up there, Phil. That diaper won't clean itself. Oh, for God's sake, I hate myself for making that joke.
Garsh thinks that we should take Terraria and put it in the next poll. We could.
Okay, fast forward, fast
Everyone who
forward.
joined, thank you for joining. Hello, everyone. There's way more people on stream now than there.
He waves like he's like, oh my god. I don't like myself as a human being for saying this, but he waves like a retarded kid.
By the way, everyone who joined, thank you for joining. Hello, everyone.
You see, I mean, I hate myself for saying that. You know what I mean? Because it sounds like a dick thing if I could say. I know it's a dick thing to say. I admit that. But are you trying to tell me that that's not the way that, you know, if you're watching, if you had to imagine what that sort of way would be like.
By the way, everyone who joined, thank you for joining. Hello, everyone. There's way more people on stream now than there were when we started.
Look at those arms. Look at the definition of those arms. Like, he's so strong, guys.
By the way, everyone.
Look at that shit, man.
Join.
Oh man, you can actually, if you slow it down, you pay close particular attention. Hold on, I can actually zoom in here. Why did I notice these things? I don't. Why? For God's sake. So, what I will say is, you can actually notice like some arm flab shaking underneath. You know what I mean? Like the flubbly, the little flubbing. Like you see what I mean? Like the movement, it's just drooping there. It's just fucking drooping there, and just tucked up in there. You see what I'm saying? There's wee noodle arms, you know, the bingo wings or whatever, flapping away. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Hey guys, how you doing?
Everyone, there's way more people on stream now than there were when we started 90 minutes ago. So welcome to the marathon. We just finished the poll. We're gonna start with Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2 as our first game. We'll see what it is. If it's good, I'll keep going. If it's something that's not my cup of tea, you know, we'll go jump to the next. We'll see.
Don't care. Fast forward. Drink some more. Drink some more.
Just
get to the fucking drink, you fucking alcoholic bastard.
Let's try this.
Here we go.
Truckers, but it smells good. But we could look at it. Big mother truckers.
I'm going to predict he's going to really enjoy this because it does actually sound very nice. It does actually sound quite nice.
This is weaker. I poured a little more. And of course, it went right on my fingers. Okay.
Messy bastard. Okay, let's watch Phil.
So this is interesting colored. Look, that looks nothing like the other one because I think it has the lemon and the honey in it, so it changed the consistency of it completely. Hold on, I want to make sure this isn't dripping, and it is. Glad I looked. Okay.
Way to hyperfixate in that, Phil.
Alrighty.
And they banned Orchid.
Cheers, everyone. Let's try it.
Wait. What did Orchid do to merit a ban? I'm kind of curious here. What did Orchid say? Shit, what did they fucking say it? I'm trying to find what Orchid said to merit a ban from Phil.
Does he have it completely?
Hang on, so when did... Hold on, so... oh, there it is. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, there's what Orchid said. I regret everything. Orchid got banned from Phil for saying jizz from Fatty Kate. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say that's justified.
Yeah.
Right, Phil.
Alrighty.
Get it done, you, and get it done, you.
Cheers, everyone. Let's try it. A whiskey sour.
I didn't drink all that. No. The old-fashioned, it downed in one fucking go. This one he couldn't handle, though. He's left some in the fucking glass.
Wow. Oh, sour is right. Ooh. Oh, that is sour. Damn, there's a ton of lemon juice in that. Oh, that's really sour. Ooh. Oh, I honestly don't even know if I like that. That may be too much lemon juice. I think I like the old-fashioned much better than that. This is, ooh. It's like really lemony. Like, actually tastes more lemon than whiskey. Oh, it's so lemony. Wow. Oh. Yeah, why'd they put that much lemon in there? Yeah.
Probably because it's flavoured that way, Phil. Just saying. Ah, for God's sake.
Ghost of Derich tipped £1.
Oh, God.
My favourite drink is rum because the way it is spelt.
That's fucking weak. Are you trying to fucking imply rum is spelled close to cum so Derek fucking likes it? There's better. No, come on, Derek. You could do better than that. He had sex on the beach. You could have fucking picked that. You know what I mean? You could have, you know, there's all sorts of things. You could have fucking picked a Bloody Mary because, like, you know, hey, I knew a girl once. She was called Mary. You know, and you can make it all creepy that way. You had so much potential. But I'm just saying that you had so much potential to take a variety of different drinks there and turn it into such a creepy fucking joke. And you went with rum because it fucking sounds like cum. I am disappointed in you, Kyle. I know that was you, Kyle. I should be honest. Yeah, you are Derek. I am disappointed in you. Shirley Temple too young. I might understand that reference, yeah. Oh, the Bloody Mary. Yeah. Oh, Christ alive. But yeah, that was weak. That was weak sauce. You know, you could have done better. Rum because it sounds like cum. You're not even trying anymore, for fuck's sake. I thought you were a bit creative in that, for fuck's sake. But thank you very much for that, though. Try and make it fun for all ages. That's funny, that's what Derek tried to do as well, for God's sake. Fun for all ages. Oh, thank you, Derek. I mean, by your standards, that was quite tame, you know what I mean? So there we go. Thank you for the tip. Go to Derek. Very kind of you indeed. Oh, God, it is. Jesus.
I don't think I like that one. I'll stick to the
Oh,
old
it's a
fashioned
shame.
today.
He doesn't
The
like
old fashioned
it.
was delicious. That whiskey sour, not so much. Ooh.
He's not drinking that again, then that's a fucking shame. It's too bitter for Phil. When two bitters collide, I guess.
That much lemon juice. Like lemon juice you put in is like an accentuating flavor. That's like a
I like lemon. Lemon's a fucking great flavour to me. I don't mind lemon whatsoever.
main ingredient component. Like, oh. Does it have ingredients listed? It has nutritional facts listed. It's liquor. Why would anyone care about nutritional facts? That's so weird they put that on there. Well, I like the old-fashioned way better than that. Okay. The game is still installing. It's not done yet, guys.
Only you're prepared ahead of time, Phil.
If a Cowboy fan...
yeah, that is one of my guilty pleasures. I actually have one in the cupboard. I do like to get packets of them, you know what I mean? Like an 8-pack of them, you know what I mean? The lemon slices are fucking... They're fire. They're bang tidy. And I do have one left, which I don't want to consume because when I eat it, I have them left. But that's how much I like them. I've got one in the cupboard, which I don't want to eat because I don't have, and yes, the pink ones as well. They like the, yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, I get both. I get both. Yeah, I double down. Yeah, not a fan of the chocolate ones. The chocolate ones I'm not a big huge fan of, but the lemon slices and the kind of another one, you know what I mean? Those like, I know exactly if I can talk about. Yeah, I am there. I know exactly if I can mean. But the lemon ones are better though. The lemon ones are fire. Lemon ones are dynamite. And yeah, and now I'm hungry. God damn it, how'd that happen?
Tipped another $2. I'm in to support Zero Escape all the way. There is voice acting in the games. I think there's the most voice acting in Virtue's Last Reward. You shouldn't worry about reading and such with that game. Yes, please consider playing it today.
He does look a bit drunker. His cheeks are a lot pinker now because he's fucking had 2 drinks.
We're not doing a visual novel on the marathon today, correct? That was never a consideration. A visual novel is not going to fit into a marathon setting.
So for the future seers, you know what I mean? For people who have seen the future and all that shit, is there anything else worth watching from Phil, or was him taking that shot basically the last of the kind of interesting things to kind of cover? Because like I assume, why is it up? Did he spill?
Not a visual novel today. All right, 1 second. I gotta wash my hands because some of that stuff got on my hands. I definitely don't want to be sticky. Let me go wash my hands quick.
Sticky hands, Phil. Sticky hands. I wonder why your hands are so sticky. It's fuck off, Derek. Don't even fucking think about it. Nah. We're saying no to you, Derek, before you even fucking think about it.
And hopefully the game will be downloaded and we can try it out.
Oh, fuck off then. Leave awkwardly from your fucking office, and then he's back.
We're ready to start in just a minute here when it finishes installing, okay?
It's taking forever, man. Thank God he fucking prepared.
Excuse me.
Clatty bastard, man.
What is this music? This is supposed to be, for the record, happy music. Does this sound happy? This is elegant chamber music. You're sitting in some rich person's...
Well, like, no, super chat comes in. Well, I mean, I can skip ahead to that. Does it happen recently? Is it this one, for example? Apollo is code oink, put respect on my name. I assume he won't ignore that. That's a strange one to ignore. There's a big one over here. Phil, do you ever spend time and money working on improving your skills as an entertainer or on-screen presence? There's tons of free resources you can use. You got to invest in growing skills as well. Is that the one he ignored? Surely not. That's an interesting question. Has he ignored a super chat? He ignored a $10 super chat, which was an interesting super chat. That is a question. That's not an attack or anything. Look, people all the time are fucking working on self-improvement. Try and fucking grow and enhance your fucking skills. Depending on what sort of field of work you're in. You know what I mean? Like, I work for, for example, I work for a bank, okay? And then I've been working until, actually, it's funny because this week, on Tuesday, it was my 12-year anniversary of working from a bank. I've had a few different roles, a variety of different roles, but this current role I'm in, I've had now for the last several years, whatever, probably working for the bank, but 12 odd years working for the bank, you know what I mean? Good stuff. And yes, I sometimes do think about potentially expanding my knowledge to open myself up to potential future roles within the bank. If I want to keep working there internally, as like, can I work on becoming an analyst, for example? I mean, do I want to try that sort of thing? Or do I want to try other sort of areas to kind of, do I want to be more, customer facing? Do I want to be more behind the scenes? There's all these different questions and factors, you know what I mean? So self-improvement, working on trying to improve yourself is a good thing. It's a healthy thing to always kind of think to yourself, how can I fucking do more and achieve more within myself? You know what I mean? This question that Phil's got here, like, he doesn't even, he just ignored it for some fucking, why would you ignore this question? It's such a bizarre thing to, like, is he afraid of answering this question? Does he think that he is the best he can be already? Like, he looked at this question and didn't even answer it, so he probably saw it as a troll question. Like, questions about self-improvement must be a fucking troll. Why else would he ignore it? Unless he believes in himself as a troll question because he's already the fucking best he could possibly fucking be, and no one will convince him fucking otherwise. Derek's favourite cocktail is chloroform and GHB. Jesus Christ. God almighty. The secret ingredient is rehypnol. Anyway, fuck that shit. Okay, let's just go to DSP. See how he's doing.
Okay. Alright, folks, so that's our first game of the day.
He's done with his first game.
Let's do a poll now.
His first game's done and
LG Gaming
finished.
or LG Power Gaming says, not a bad game, but not necessarily a game for you in the audience. Ava Cowboy fan says, I found it boring.
Oh boy.
Devats, I can't say that name. Devatstat or something says, I think this could be a chill night stream game, perhaps. Okay.
Oh no.
I think I'm glad you checked it out. I think it's boring to watch, says Battle Duck. It was okay, says King Michael. So many people asked for it over the years. To be honest, I'm happy I tried it. But yeah, I do think that like that's a very heavy sim game if you're into
$119 so far for Phil. I mean, it's not he sounds battered. I think he's only had like 2 drinks so far. Oh, sorry, it's $119 for Phil, but he's only had the 2 drinks, I believe. I don't think he's had a third one yet. But he's probably gonna have a third one soon, I imagine. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna just kind of have us keep playing live, but I'm gonna keep it on mute for now because fuck it, live DSP is $120, whatever. Let us enjoy some marbles, okay? It is time for us now to enjoy some marbles. Now I'm gonna check your community post to see if there's any brand new marbles to add. I don't think there will be, but I just kind of thought I'll just check it just to be safe. In the meantime, you guys can enjoy these wee otters swim about like a wee dafty and all that jazz, all cute as all hell. Okay, maybe second here. Let me see. Hold on 2 seconds. Any new community posts or are you up to date here with all the marbles? I think we're up to date with all the marbles. We are indeed up to date with all the marbles. Good stuff indeed. It's funny. So I sometimes, so I do watch random videos sometimes, and like it's just random off topic. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me see if I can fucking find the. let me see if I can fucking find this shit. Because it's. Just 2 seconds. I might not be able to fucking find it actually, so it might not be a huge fucking deal. If I click on that, perhaps will it fucking. I don't think. Oh Christ, it is there. Okay, here. This is one more example of me being a fucking bad human being. Okay, so I sometimes do enjoy watching random like videos on YouTube as well. And there's a guy who made videos years ago called like Mitten Squad. He makes like videos, and a lot of videos he made was like based on Fallout. And there was one thumbnail that got recommended to me, and I couldn't help but think it reminded me of a certain someone. You know, can you beat Fallout 4 while completely crippled? And yes, I was kind of thinking, guess who I thought of when I thought, you know, yes, I'm a bad human being. Shout out to fucking Jade. Could Jade complete Fallout 4? I'm a bad person, I know. But yeah, there you go. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Anyway, let's get marbles booted up. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Mitten Squad. I liked the videos they made. It was quite entertaining, but it just seemed to stop doing it. I think something happened like in their life that prevented them from like doing content, and then I just don't think they're able to get back around to it. I'm not sure the full. I think they gave an update of sorts, trying to explain their absence, however, but just sometimes life is life, I guess. You know what I mean? It's just the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, let's get the marbles game all booted up and loaded up. Wait, are you serious, T Phoenix? Well, I didn't fucking realise that. Oh shit, I had no idea. Oh fuck, that's terrible, and fuck me. Oh, shit, that's a fucking shame. I had no idea. Fuck me, I had no idea. I know sometimes people make content and they'll do a whole bunch of it and then they'll vanish for a while. It's like, okay, life sometimes happens, whatever, whatever, and then they'll come back and try to do it again. But I had no idea. That's fucking terrible. Anyway, shit, I had no idea. That's a real shame. But I still enjoy watching videos though, anyway, you know what I mean? So yeah, they're quite entertaining videos for me, so that's a real shame. Anyway, I was going through a lot of mental health. Yeah, as I said, like, I'm certainly not an expert in mental health, but from one thing I've learned over the years, at least, it's important you at least fucking find someone to talk to if you need to talk to somebody. Find somebody to talk to. Yeah, I mean, I've always been big on that sort of thing. Whether it's a fucking friend, whether it's a fucking therapist, whether it's family, you know what I mean? People are so inclined, especially guys, men, and like, there's a reason why the suicide rate in men is a lot higher than women, you know what I mean? Because men tend to bottle shit up and don't fucking communicate and don't express when they need to express, and it gets to them, it eats away at them. I'm a big proponent of, like, talk to someone if you need to fucking talk to somebody, you know? Not to try and, I don't want to drag things down or detail things or whatever, I mean, but yeah, like, it's always good to talk. There's no shame in talking to somebody if you need to talk to somebody. It's not a sign of weakness, you know what I mean? It's a sign of being human, you know? But, yeah, so yeah, as I said though, I mean, I've talked to people before, you know what I mean? And also, I make it clear, I'm happy, I'm also happy to listen to people. If you need people to listen to, I'm all happy to listen, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I can help people, but I'm always happy to listen to people if I need somebody to listen to them. Anyway, on that note, let's just focus on marbles now. Sorry for a random derail. So this the random course here is called Dark Lovely Rainbow, made by Ninja Dom. 40% elimination rate, average finish time of 2 minutes and 16 seconds, and let's so this one's just seen most marbles finish out, however. So here we go, 97 marbles. Let's see who's going to come out on top here. Good stuff indeed. Sunny's recommending an AI there as a potential listener, you know what I mean? It's like Maya, the AI, is like a psychiatrist, way better than ChatGPT, good listener. That's a possibility, especially these days. AI as well can possibly be a good one. I mean, I mean, AI is, I'd say, as a start, if you want to try and have somebody like listen, but to me, it's like, I think it'd be more important to have somebody real. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it depends. You know what I mean? I'd rather, you know, it's like, I mean, I don't know, but yeah. It's just, it's awful, yeah. But that's what I'm saying, like, you guys are sharing your own experiences, whatever, you know what I mean? I understand, like, I've got family who have been in similar situations. I've never been through it myself. I'm never going to understand what it's fucking like, you know? I know, right? So ignore marbles for now, just for a second, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like, it is something that's serious, you know what I mean? It can happen to anyone. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter who you fucking are. Depression can hit anyone, you know what I mean? Feeling that way can hit anyone. Feeling like there's no way out, you know what I mean? And like that, it can hit anyone. But it's just, and sometimes people fucking do it without, or people will attempt to fucking do it, and it's a cry for help, you know what I mean? And sometimes people will just, it's just, I don't know, I'm a huge believer in just talking to somebody at the very fucking least to just get your feelings out there, get your fucking voice out there, be heard. You know what I mean? And just fucking open up to people so you can fucking accept yourself, what you're going through, and you know what I mean? But yeah, but that's a sad thing. We all know somebody, I think. Every single person in the stream chat right now will know somebody. It could be you, it could be family, it could be friends. We'll know somebody who's either done it or try to do it to themselves. You know what I mean? And it's something I think it doesn't get taken so seriously these days. I mean, it's like, it is a serious thing, and more should be done about it, and more should be talked about it. Like, and it's just the power of just having somebody to talk to and communicate with. Just if you need to talk to somebody, you know what I mean? I'm a big believer in just having somebody to talk to as a start. You know what I mean? Whether they can help or not, who knows? But anyway, let's just focus on marbles for now. So I don't mean to try and. I mean, I'm trying to be positive at the same time, but it's a serious subject matter. You know what I mean? So I do apologise, and I'm trying to get a balance both in that regard. You know what I mean? But let's focus on it. It's real heavy stuff, I know. Let's focus right now on marbles, whatever, you know what I mean, for now. We'll see who wins this marble race to celebrate our full house here. But yeah, I'm a huge believer though in the power of just having, you know, just talking, and it's good to get it out there. It's good to get your feelings out there and express yourself to somebody, you know what I mean, whether they can help or not. It's just as somebody just can listen to you, you know. That's my impression anyway, and I'm by no means an expert in anything like this. I mean, I don't understand what it's like to go through these things. As I've seen what it can do to people, though. I've seen what it can do to families and friends, and yeah. I mean, if you need to talk, just talk. You know, that's that sort of thing for sure. The worst thing you can fucking do is keep it to yourself and bottle up. But anyway, let's oh shit! I thought, look, this must be a course where it diverges multiple different ways, because I thought Satch says players are winning, and they are winning now. They've overtaken people at the top there, but they've been slowed down again. The end is over there, but there's two different courses and two different. Oh, hold on, they dropped down. They dropped down from up there. I see. Dreaded end has now taken lead. Oh, Zarnok, King of Darkness, try to fucking shortcut it, and they fail. So there we go. And this is the end. It's in sight here. The end is right here. Dreaded End is going to win, I think, unless they get slowed down here. They got slowed down, but I think they're going to win anyway. And there you go, Dreaded Ends. Marble has won. Moki ended up perishing. Unlucky Pokey. So, Dreaded Ends managed to get to the end first before anyone else. Who's going to finish in second place? I think it's going to be Damien. Yeah, Damien's finishing in second place. Third place is Egrupt. Fourth place is the Dom. Fifth place is Emeroid. Sixth place is Foxware Fox. Seventh was Dan. Eighth was Culimp. Ninth was Satch. And 10th was Brian A. There we go. Good stuff indeed, for sure, you know what I mean? So there we go. And also all the other marbles are fucking finishing right now in passion and all that jazz, so there we go. Oh, Mad Max having a fucking, oof, jeez, where's Rance going? Why are you up there? Are you stuck, Pico? Pico can't get out from here, they're just stuck. But there we go, you got it there. Some marbles are fucking well behind though. This is a strange course where it seems like it's very easy to get left behind. Let's see, Dapper Dragon's gonna be the last one to finish, it looks like. And there we go, a whole bunch of marbles. Oh shit, maybe I didn't finish in time. Anyway, all that matters, of course, I was like, the winning marble, Dreaded End on in the end. So there we go. Quite a few marbles actually did end up perishing there. Only, well, I say only, 80 marbles finished, and these ones didn't finish. So there you go. And everyone else had your finishing times there. I didn't finish. I bastard. I fucking got nuked as well at the end. God damn it. But there you go. And so I got nuked, and Moki got nuked. Kyle Denson got nuked, and fucking who else got nuked? David Dragon, Cameron Dutchman, Dips got nuked. Sonny, you ended up in Sonny. You barely survived, you bastard. So there we go. But number one was Dreaded End, so Dreaded End gets to win. And the bingo today. Good stuff indeed. So let's spin the bingo Barry wheel of prizes and all that jazz, and let's see what Dreaded End has potentially won for themselves. Let's see here. Let's give a wee quick shuffle, just because it'll just be a quick random shuffle, and then we'll spin the wheel and we'll see what Dreaded End has won for themselves. Dreaded End has won an intro shout out. Congratulations to Dreaded End. Their name shall appear in Sunday's bingo stream in the intro. Well done to them. Their name will feature. Take pride of place in the intro as we wait for the show to begin and all that jazz. Well done to them. Good stuff indeed. Okay, how's the bad man doing? The bad man's on break. What a surprise. So I assume he's still on the same amount of money as before. I assume he still ignored that super chat as well, that it came in like ages ago, asking has he ever thought about trying to improve himself. And Phil's probably thinking he can't improve perfection. That's a troll tip. $119 he does for the bad man. So that's how Phil's doing so far. Right guys, I think I'm going to call it quits there, although we have a question though. We do have a question to answer. Which son of a bitch do we redirect to? Like, what? Who should we redirect to? We've got Tevin. We got fucking Broside Phil. We got Vega. We got Raw Phil. We got Markman. We got Meerkat. There's choices galore, for fuck's sake. Even the track to be more fucking live on, but they fucking finished 41 minutes ago. But yeah, we have options fucking galore. I'm torn between Broside Phil and the Vega. Which one should we do? I don't know. Man, Broside Phil would probably beat me up. Who's more likely to beat me up if I don't fucking redirect him? Probably Broside Phil. Yeah, I'm going to redirect to Broside Phil. Yeah, I'm going to redirect to Broside Phil. He'll smash my fucking head in if I fucking don't do it. So there we go. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up there for now. I certainly hope you've all enjoyed yourselves on this robust bingo stream today. We're going to tune out, but I'll redirect you guys to Broside Phil. You guys can continue having fun there if you want to keep watching and consuming Phil's marathon style content and all that jazz. So there we go. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up there, and I'm going to end how I always end by pointing to today's PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar animation. So until Sunday, guys, I do hope you all enjoyed your rest of your Friday. Enjoy your Saturday as well, your detox day from Phil. And yeah, bingo shall return on Sunday, but until then, have a good one, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.